sure.
We live, baby.
We live. We live.
Yeah.
Let me check my YouTube. Make sure we up and running. Yes, we are. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, and we are live with another episode of Nerd Talk. We got two guests with us today. We got Tyler and we got AJ Reacts 2 showing up for the first time on the Alex Thomas channel. I've been trying to get him on here for a while, and I'm like, I think this is the best time to have him on, do a watch along of one of the most divisive superhero movies of all time. Some people hate it, some people love it, some people got about it. But
Before Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't call Spider-Man 3 divisive. Most people don't like this movie.
Yeah,
like with BVS, it's literally split right down the middle.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. But so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys we all know who Smooth J Stu is. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, subscribe to his channel. The link will be in the description. But I'm gonna give AJ a minute to introduce himself. You guys already know, most likely you guys already know, but I'm gonna give him time to introduce himself. Then we're gonna let Tyler introduce himself as well. So yeah, AJ, tell us, everyone about yourself.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys having me on the channel. And I'm AJ of AJ Reacts 2. I talk all kinds of, movie talk, TV, music. Even sometimes I dabble into snacks. So, if you're into that kind of stuff, check me out.
All right. AJ, that's AJ Reacts from AJ Reacts 2. Go check out his channel. Link to his channel will be in the description. I'm going to let the mind of a nerd, a.k.a. Tyler.
What's going on, guys? I was here last week whenever we did Spider-Man 2, but my name is Tyler, and I am Mind of a Nerd on Instagram. We talk about movies, anime, trailers. I cover everything in the film world, and I give my full honest opinions, even if they're not the most popular. So, yeah, thank you guys again for having me, and it should be a banger.
All right, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, it should be a fun one, you guys. I'm excited. I think the best way to watch this movie is watch it with a group of friends, because I do enjoy watching it by myself. Like I said, I've watched this movie by myself, and I do get a kick out of it. But I think it's a very better way to watch it with a group of friends. We got 4 people in the chat, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna react to this first comment because he clearly don't get the what's this about. So PR Puerto Rico, you're my guy. I love you. Thank you for supporting the channel. But he says, when you do this live, we cannot watch the movie. We can't see what you guys are seeing. He said he wants to see the video. Well, I can't do that because Sony will copyright the shit out of my channel. And they will ban my channel if I show the video, if I show the audio. So the idea of the movie, which Remy Martin says clear as day, the idea is to grab your copy of Spider-Man 3, whatever copy you have, VHS, if they have VHS. I don't think they have VHS at this time. It was gone. No. But you have a DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, digital, any way you can watch it, go to timestamp 0. And when I say play, you hit play. And you will coherently watch the movie with us, and we will talk about things in the movie. And also, I will be answering questions in the chat. If you guys don't want to watch it, you guys can just ask us questions, and I will answer them, or my guys will answer them if they have comments about it. That's the idea of these watch-alongs. So yeah, if you're here for the first time, that's the idea. We've already done 2 of them. Me and John did Spider-Man 1. We all did Spider-Man 2, and now we got AJ on for Spider-Man 3. So, yeah. I skipped Luke's comment. We got my boy Luke in here. My boy Luke.
Luke Ponto, what's going on?
Luke, like I said, if you got Spider-Man 3, if you want to watch it with us, even though you're not here with us, go ahead and put your copy on. Go to timestamp 0, and I will give you guys the update on when to hit play. We got Movie Hunter 2020 in here. He says, he's looking for his copy. So, yeah, I'm not going to start the thing right away. I'm going to wait for you guys to, do it. But he says, what if we're not home? Well, just chill in the chat. I mean, just, answers questions. If you guys, we're going to tell you guys what part we're on. If you guys want to ask us a question about certain scenes in the movie, go ahead and ask that. Or if you guys want to ask us anything, That's the point of these things, for us to chat with you guys. Like I said, since I'm waiting on a couple people to join. We're not going to start right away. We always, my main focus, obviously, physical media. Is there any physical media discussion you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys got new or you guys are looking forward to? You guys know what I'm looking forward to.
I will start, and I know my boy Alex can share the pain. Scream Factory can go kick rocks, bro.
Yeah, man.
Me and Alex are both Halloween enthusiasts, and we were looking forward to the release of the Halloween 4Ks, which they will be releasing 1 to 5 on 4K. And then they pushed it back a week.
Yeah.
So thank you, Scream Factory.
Yeah, that blew my mind. But to me, actually, I'm kind of happy because it saves me a week. Because there's nothing coming out next week that I'm looking forward to. So I get to keep some money in my pocket and pay some bills. So when I get paid the next week, I have the money for the Scream Factory. Because if you pre-order them on Amazon, they're not going to charge you yet. They're waiting. They'll charge you once they ship out. So I should be good for another week. I can pay some bills, to handle some business, get some groceries, and then I'll have the money to buy the Scream Factories. That'd probably be the only thing I buy on the 5th too. I'm probably not gonna buy Space Jam. I'm gonna wait for Space Jam that comes out on the same day. There's something else that come out on the day of too, but I'll probably wait for that. I think the Halloween Scream Factories are gonna be my main focus for the 5th.
You getting the Space Jam 4K slipcover?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get the slip. I'm not gonna get the steelbook because I didn't get the steelbook for the first one.
Yeah, the first steelbook is the design, man.
Yeah.
It's
terrible.
John has the other version that they released a while ago, and that Blu-ray steelbook looks way better.
Which one is that?
One they released.
Yeah, I don't even know what that looks like.
I wish I could show. I wish John had it, but it's basically just it's an image of all the. I mean, you can grab it if you want to. It's just an image of all the characters together, and it's a nice blue background. It's a nice steelbook. It really is. I wish I would have got it. I ended up just getting the Blu-ray because I found it for like $5. So yeah.
I would advise getting the Blu-ray for New Legacy too because it's not that good.
Yeah, you said are you just gonna get the Blu-ray? I'm just gonna get.
I'm not buying it. Period.
Oh, you're not buying it at all. I'm probably just gonna get the 4K because I have the first one in 4K. Just to have both of them next to each other, just because I'm a completionist like that.
Yeah, I wish the artwork for the 4K was what was the cover.
Yeah,
of
I've
the
seen that.
Work. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I like that.
That's a better cover. That's a better cover.
Bro, I remember being so excited for that 4K steelbook for the first one, and I was like, bro. And then when they released that the second one was gonna have that same art, I was like,
yeah, it's the same. It's the same art with just a different like background.
Different court.
It's the blue court instead of
the only positive is that they match.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The
that's
only
dope.
thing that I like about that is that they have that consistency there.
Yeah,
I wish more steelbooks did that.
And you can say the same thing about the slips too, because the difference with the slip is it's an orange, the orange circle instead of the purple one.
Mm-hmm.
So like the first one had Michael and Bugs Bunny in the circle with the purple background. The New Legacy has LeBron and all the characters popping out of the hole with the orange background. So they do look consistent even with the slipcovers. So if you end up getting each version, but they didn't re-release the first one on Blu-ray. They just did it on 4K. So, but for me, I'm a completionist, so I gotta have the next one in 4K because I don't want to buy out of formats for franchises anymore. So I kind of shot myself in the foot on that one. But we got Luke saying, I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man 3, so he'll just chat with us. Well, that's cool, Luke. Go ahead and just, if you guys haven't hit that like button already, like I said, check out all these guys' channels. I still got to, when I go back in the stream, I got to add Tyler's link to his Instagram because he's not really promoting his YouTube channel. He's promoting more for Instagram.
So fire reviews on there.
Yeah, fire reviews for sure. Go check them out. Very, very
brutally honest.
Reviews.
He's brutally honest.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about it. That's why I wish there was a share feature. Like I think Instagram there would just imply share features because if I could just share out the fucking review, I would do it. But and even like doing it on the story, I don't like doing it that way. I want to actually share the post, like so people can actually see it because people could see your story, they can see it or they don't see it.
Right.
Yeah.
We got Movie Hunter says this week I am picking up 3 from Hell Steelbook and the Target exclusive Wonder.
Bro, those steelbooks are gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, for 3 from Hell. Yeah, it's nice.
Is it 4K?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it is. Then we got Luke saying he'll be buying Escape Room 2 for his mom because she's really looking forward
I'm gonna
to
rent that. I'm gonna try to. Because I want to.
And
I hated the first one, but I still want to see the second one.
yeah,
I haven't seen the first
we
one.
got.
The first
I
one,
haven't seen the first one
I
either. I heard
felt
the
like
first
the
one was
first one
a,
was kind of fun.
The first one was good
I heard it
until
was a
the third
pleasant
act.
surprise.
Yeah, the third act was a little iffy, but
It was
like,
terrible.
up until there. Yeah,
It was
Yeah,
terrible.
I heard it was a pleasant surprise that most people was expecting
I will
trash,
give
but
them
it
this.
was
I'll
enjoyable.
give them this. They were very creative with it, and it looks like in the second one they were very creative too. So I'll give them that. The traps and all the puzzles, they were pretty cool. It's just the way they wrapped it up was like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, it felt like it fell off in the third act a little bit, but I had fun with it. It felt like a more adventurous Saw movie.
Right.
Yeah, if they made a franchise out of it, I wouldn't. Well, they kind of already have made a franchise out of it, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world because it's not like Saw where it's like unnecessary violence. Like it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool concept. I wish they put more effort into it,
Especially that third act.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that's really it. I mean, obviously October is going to be another stacked month. We got other times to talk about that. Let's go ahead and head into what we came here for. Is for this Spider-Man 3 watch along. So, do everyone has their thing rigged up, you guys?
yes, sir, indeed.
All right, like
I
I
gotta
said,
lower the TV on because
if you guys are just joining, the idea for this is to grab your copy of Spider-Man 3, go all the way to timestamp 0, go past all the menus, go straight to where the movie begins before you see the Columbia symbol. And when I hit play, you hit play. So we all can basically watch it coherently. If you guys have your audios, try to turn it down, or listen to subtitles. If you guys got your headphones, do it that way. Because
I forgot that, so I'm screwed.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get copyrighted from Sony because they are assholes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
I'm actually kind of excited, bro.
Once again, we got this great opening score for these opening credits.
These are probably my favorite opening credits of the
Yeah, I agree.
We talked about that last week. I still like 2 better because I love the artwork that they draw for the opening credits, but this one is more better because they actually show scenes from the movies.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I told this story last week, but I remember watching this was probably the one I watched the most, not the other two, as a kid. And I always remember being confused, seeing scenes from this and being like, when did that happen? When did that happen? Like when like most of the scenes from Spider-Man 2, I remember seeing and just being like, when did that happen? Like when Harry finds out that he's Spider-Man, I'm like, when the hell did that happen, bro? You know, it is a good opening credit scene. They're all
yeah, they are for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's basically going through all the characters, and I know AJ, we talked to you about the book. What are your thoughts on the main cast of the Spider-Man? So, who's your favorite Spider-Man? I don't think you actually.
Who you asking?
You, AJ.
Oh, me? My favorite Spider-Man is Tobey, man.
Toby.
It's my favorite Spider-Man.
Look, Alex, for you, bro.
Yo, everyone always talks about cheeses in the back of my background because if you guys watch my my plasti dip video where I like plasti dip my rims, my brother has a box of Cheez-Its for no reason. So I don't know. I love cheeses though. Cheeses are really good.
You ever tried the grooves? The Cheez-Its grooves?
No, I haven't tried those.
Fire, bro. You gotta try them. Pick them up.
They got all the different flavors, right? They like chips.
I think kind of like chips, more like chips, but like.
Yo, bro, I got a box of cheddar jacket on my fridge if you want them, bro. I hate them.
It's like Parmesan. I think the one I have is like Parmesan. I have some in the kitchen right now.
So we talked about this last week, but this score, Danny Elfman didn't do the score for this. It was Christopher Young that did the score for it, and we had to fact check, make sure it was actually him that did it, because it does have a different feel than the other two movies. It feels like a darker score.
Darker, yep.
I feel like this opening sequence goes too long. That's just my personal opinion. Like they show too much of the effects and stuff.
Yeah.
What was I
Oh
gonna
no,
say?
I like it because it kind of splits up the first movie and the second movie, the scenes,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
and like with that whole with the symbiote like that was the split between the first movie scene and the second movie scene, and it does go a little long, but it feels like a finale. So that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Shit, oh yeah, you can't find the score anywhere. By the way, I looked for it on Apple Music everywhere, couldn't find it.
Really?
I was like, bro,
Oh, you can't find this score?
yeah,
Wow.
because I wanted to listen to the opening for this one because it's my favorite of the three.
Mhm.
And I was like, I can't find it. I could find the other two easily. I guess Apple knows this movie sucks too.
But I don't think that the score sucks though. The score is one of the best part of the movie.
Right.
So we got this opening scene where it's kind of mirrors the second movie where he's like going through shit, but in this one he's actually living his life for real. Like everyone loves Spider-Man. He's finally with the girl of his dreams. He actually makes the play. He's not late to the play. He's actually there on time. He's actually in the front row of the play. A lot of people had problems with that because they felt like he was being too cocky, but I mean, why wouldn't you be this cocky now that you have all these things going on for yourself? You know,
Yeah, he finally found a way to like make it work.
Yeah.
After everything sucked for you in the second movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, she is gorgeous for real in this movie for sure.
She's like, it's funny too because they have her look like she looks like Gwen Stacy, which I wouldn't think Bryce Dallas Howard when you say Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
The
I didn't even know when I first watched this movie.
Straight out of the comic though.
Yeah, you didn't know who she was.
I had no idea who that was.
You know what they should have had her as. They should have had her as Felicia Hardy. They shouldn't have had her as
I could really see that.
I can see that too.
She should have been Felicia Hardy. Cause not saying they could do Black Cat, but she looks more like a Black Cat than a Gwen Stacy.
Hell, why not put Black Cat in this movie? There's already 20,000 villains that don't need to be in this movie.
Yeah, but that's just another arc that you have to explain. I mean, Gwen Stacy don't have that much of an arc to explain this movie. You know,
that's if we got Spider-Man 4.
Right.
Well, apparently for Spider-Man 4, it was supposed to be Vulture and Mysterio, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
The storyboards of Vulture.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Vulture and Mysterio. They was gonna.
He was comic accurate too. It wasn't like Homecoming.
They was gonna introduce Bruce Campbell as Mysterio. Now we talked about in the second movie that the play she is in the second movie is a real play. This is not a real play. This is all made up for this movie. And I always got weird. It's like, is these two guys that Peter is sitting between? Are these supposed to be like the directors of the movies or something? Like, are these important people?
I
didn't think that they were important.
It would have been awesome if it was Sam Raimi and his brother sitting next to him. I would have loved that. That would have been awesome.
I didn't even know Sam Raimi had a brother.
Yeah, well, he has two brothers.
He's
right?
in the movie. Yeah, one of them is in the movie.
Yeah, he has two brothers. They both wrote the script for this movie.
I was the
I did not know she had blue eyes. I didn't know she had bright blue eyes like that too. Shit.
She looks like they spray painted her white or something.
It's just the light shining on her.
Yeah.
We got Luke Ponto saying Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man.
I agree with you, brother. No question. Well, I don't want to say no question, but he's my favorite. If we're talking about Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland, then yes, no question.
You guys are probably gonna laugh at this comment, but First Timer says Best Buy has a special buy 4 steelbooks, get a free milk crate starter kit. He loves making jokes about my milk crates being
It's the Alex Thomas special.
Oh, Harry, I'm sorry that you had to go through this in this movie. Oh my lord, the amnesia.
You would think that like Harry would like try to avoid Peter. Like you would think that it's his girlfriend's play. He would be there.
Yeah.
I think he's being a little maniacal.
Yeah, I think he's doing
kind of conjuring up a plan.
He's definitely being petty right now.
Yeah, coming up with a plan.
See the flowers that he sends.
The flowers.
He sends like a big ass bouquet of flowers for no reason.
Yeah,
for sure.
He got a little thing of it.
He got a plan.
He's being petty. Yeah, he being petty for sure.
To be fair, that's a big ass thing of flowers, bro.
Yeah,
That's huge,
But,
bro.
like I said, we'll get to the part obviously when he gets his memory back, which I'm gonna probably go have a rant on for a minute. But
There will be several rants in this.
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure. There's a couple scenes. It's about to happen in a couple scenes. Actually. Got Rev 4K in the chat. What's going on, Rev? What he said. He says Peter should have dropped MJ in this one and put it down with Betty Grant. I agree. Because Elizabeth Banks does look amazing.
Oh,
Betty does look amazing as well in this movie.
I thought Betty was the girl from across the hall.
Oh no.
She talking about the other Betty Grant.
She been cooking up one or too many meals for my boy. I'm just saying.
Them cookies, man. Them cookies.
Are you talking about the girl in the apartment?
Yeah, the apartment.
No, we talking about the one that worked at Daily Bugle.
Right. And she made it with nuts. Bro. You gotta remember that too. She made it with nuts, a special request.
So yeah,
this is a nice scene. I like this scene.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's like it still don't give me enough though. Like I don't know. It's just we talked about this in the last watching alongs day. They should have just had them be together in the second movie and then go through the drama in this movie.
Yeah, it was drama in both.
Yeah, but they weren't. I said it should have been a couple. They shouldn't have had have them be with her be with the astronaut. And all this crap.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but even in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, they had Peter and Gwen together for a while. Yeah, even though they broke up like 20,000 times, they still had a lot of screen time together.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know, they barely have screen time in these movies.
Yeah,
but that's comic book accurate though. Like that, Peter's always getting together and breaking up with somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether it's Gwen or MJ.
Oh, I remember promos for this movie on TV. Man, I was so hyped, man. Yeah. I was so
Dude,
hyped.
I watched the teaser trailer today, and I was like, bro, this made this shit look like the Dark Knight before the Dark Knight. Bro.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is one of the scenes that I don't want to rant on, but it is stupid. So this thing literally just drops out of the sky and just shows up in front of Peter. Like, you guys set up that J. Jonah Jameson has a son that is an astronaut. Why not be accurate and have the symbiote come down when he's in space? Like,
and you could have had it be, even though people would have been pissed that it wasn't Eddie Brock, you could have had the symbiote get onto him, and he would have been pissed because, hey, this dick stole my girl, and she ran out on me. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Like it wouldn't have been Eddie Brock, but at least the motive would have been there.
Yeah,
you know.
And then we don't touch on it till the middle of the movie. Like it shows up, it pops up in a couple scenes, and then we don't hear from it until the shit goes on with Peter. Like that's the only time we actually see it.
It's just a lot going on in this movie. Like a lot of villains, a lot of stories to tell. Trying to wrap up too much. I don't know.
Yeah,
it just felt like a lot.
And retcon and introduce new elements. Like we got Sandman here, just pops up, and now we got to learn about his backstory and stuff.
Yeah.
For whatever
which
reason,
I do like Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman. He does a really good job of what he's given.
I'd say of the three villains we get, which I can't believe there's three villains in this fucking movie. He's the best. Yes, he's the best one, and he has the best story.
He has the best.
Harry should have had the best story.
He has the best scene in the movie.
Yeah. When he turns into Sandman. Yeah.
He has the best arc, and Harry should have had the best arc. It sucks.
Yeah, because we've been with Harry for the past two movies.
Yeah, he got put on the back burner on this one.
Yeah, Harry had the worst arc. Honestly,
he did.
Worse than Venom, though. I mean, Venom didn't really have it. To be honest,
I think they're probably.
Yeah, well, I think worse than Venom because his is so all over the place.
It's petty.
Yeah, but Venom's motive is, oh, you took my job, I'm gonna kill you.
I think one thing that makes Harry's worse.
Eddie Brock is like that though.
Yeah, that's true. And I think one thing that makes Harry's worse is because we've had this character throughout all of these movies.
Right.
And it kind of sucks that they kind of dropped the ball.
Let's establish this.
Yeah.
They both suck. Okay, they
That's
both
true.
suck.
That's true. That's true.
The bottom line, they both suck.
They do.
We got Luke saying, why did we need 3 villains? We weren't supposed to get 3
We
villains.
weren't supposed to get Venom. Yeah.
Venom was not supposed to be in this movie.
I
The studio
genuinely
pushed
think-
for villain. The studio pushed for Venom because it knew it was going to bring this. You guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people were going to go see it because the black suit and Venom. That's why the movie made almost $900 million, and I'm sure that's one of the main reasons the marketing. And they saw it was going to be black suit, and we knew Venom was coming. So we got Jason Carr in the building. What's going on? He says, "Hello, Mr. Thomas and fellow crew members. Sorry, I'm late. No, you're not late, bro. Like I said, if you just want to go back, just go back. You know, I mean, I leave these up for a reason. So if you guys want to watch them again and watch it with us, you know, I don't take these down. So yeah, the one thing I have a problem with is that he just keeps referencing this locket that he has, and somehow he's still able to keep the locket even though he got disintegrated. It just doesn't make any sense. But
It's
The
durable.
machine only
Like the love for his daughter.
disintegrates humans. It doesn't
Yeah.
disintegrate material items.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because his clothes don't even get to say he's able to bring back his clothes, you know. So
For only 15
I
minutes.
mean,
into
but
this movie, bro.
that's when you're getting into too much, because if
Yeah.
if you have a problem with that, then you got to have a problem with Mystique and
yeah,
X-Men.
for sure. Yeah, how she's able to materialize.
Bro, I
clothes.
was watching.
Right.
I was watching for shits and giggles. I was watching an X-Men fight sequence from the one where Wolverine fights Mystique, but he's
As
she's
Wolverine, yeah.
I was like, bro, they did Mystique fucking cool in
Yeah, for
that
sure.
movie,
Oh,
bro.
absolutely.
Like she was a badass, bro. And she was kind of creepy too. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your
Rosemary
favorite Aunt May?
Harris? I like all three of them.
I like all 3 of them as well.
In the
I
sa-
don't
in
think
the
I have a
like at the
favorite.
same
I
level?
like all 3, but I think my favorite is Marissa Tomei.
Okay.
Okay,
It feels-
it
it
is
feels
Marissa
like an
Tomei.
aunt.
I need to see her in No Way Home because we've seen this actress play her 3 times,
Mhm.
and we've only seen Sally Field twice. I like Sally Field in the first one. I
Mhm.
didn't like her as much in the second one. But
Sally Field was cool, but she was
I've
one-dimensional.
liked her.
True.
I've liked this anime in all the movies, and she hasn't
how-
changed the way
so-
she acts in all movies. In all the
Right. So I'm trying to ask John, why do you feel like Sally Field is one-dimensional but not Marissa Tomei? I feel like she's way more one-dimensional than Sally Fields.
Now, I'll agree that Marissa Tomei is one-dimensional, but I feel like Marissa Tomei does a little bit more with her character.
Because they
than
made
Sally
it
Field.
that she knows now. So
Yes.
they made
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
helps a lot.
and that adds a second dimension to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it makes no sense how at the end of the first Amazing Spider-Man, she saw him come back, and then in the second one, she still doesn't know that he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It made no sense. But I think all 3 of them do fine. Like it's not.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't think
Sally
there's
Field
ever
didn't
gonna
have
be-
much to work with, so she
Yeah,
did
yeah,
what she
that's
could
true.
do.
Honestly,
That's
if you really want to talk about it, my favorite version of Aunt May is Into the Spider-Verse Aunt May
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for
because she
sure.
was awesome.
For sure.
Awesome.
For sure.
I would say live action. This one is my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's most of the
yeah.
emotional beats for me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
me too. Yeah, for sure. But I think it just helps that she gets a lot more screen time than all those other anime.
I think we're gonna get more of it in No Way Home. I think.
I
Yes.
don't think so.
I-
I don't think so. I don't
Yeah,
think she's
it's-
gonna have that much screen time in there.
I think we'll get a little more, but not much.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm longing for that though because there's something about Peter and May's connection that like makes him Spider-Man, makes him Peter. You know.
Yeah.
So
Mhm. Yeah,
we don't
absolutely.
we don't really get that. We don't get that in the Tom Holland verse. Like even when we get that he's scared to tell her, but we don't get that connection. We just know that that's his aunt. You know.
I feel like we
know
don't
she's
get
super
that
hot.
in the Amazing Spider-Man either. Maybe like one scene, maybe
Yeah.
2.
Now,
But-
what I was gonna say was, I do like May and Ben together in Amazing Spider-Man the most because
Here we
feel
go.
like
Oh man, 2007 CGI.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
We got Jennifer.
Oh, you're right.
What's up,
It's tame right now. It gets worse in about 5
bad.
minutes. Bro.
It's bad.
Yeah, this scene does not hold up. This fight scene doesn't hold up at all.
It's
It
rough.
doesn't.
Like,
It's
I'll
worse
take this
because-
over
it's a
the
good
parade
one.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
for
parade
sure.
fight looks terrible.
like on
parade
paper,
fight.
it's a cool fight. Like,
No,
but
I just think it's because the actors aren't in. Well, he's in his costume, but it's just because Peter's not in his costume. I think
Yeah,
that's what
it looks
That's
awkward.
one reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I love the shit out of this fight as a kid, though. I'll tell you that much.
Me too.
I was like, bro, this shit is
Why
awesome.
does Harry have on slacks? He has on suit pants. Are you fighting
even-
Spider-Man or are you going to an interview?
He just came from that play, bro.
He went home, took off his clothes, got in the chamber, and put back on the same stuff he had on at the play.
Oh shit!
He had the pants on already, so all I need to do is
Oh,
put the
man.
jacket on, put
The
the
rendered-
Oh,
the top
man.
on.
The rendered faces are so
Yeah.
bad, bro.
That's rough.
Oh man.
He's actually using a snowboard like a surfboard
Suit
to
pants
as his
and
glider.
a snowboard.
Yo,
I don't know. Something about that I
fucking
kind of
up,
like
bro.
though.
Stop
I
it.
don't know if it's the kid in me, but
is
something
cool.
about that I
This
like.
is cool. I like this part.
With the ring, yeah.
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 Did you guys
Lord of the Rings
did you guys play the movie based game off this?
I did.
Yeah,
No,
I
not
hated
this
this
one.
sequence. I hated this sequence in the game. Could you
It's
actually
the
do
worst.
this sequence?
It's the worst movie to video game.
Yeah. It's one. It has one of the funniest openings when you people do it all the time.
I
When
don't
the
know
lady
about
is-
that though, because
the
I've heard some
the
pretty
lady
shitty
is tied
boots.
to the bomb. If you
I'm talking
fail
about
the
of this
quick time
franchise.
event, it
Oh.
blows up. The building
Oh
blows
yeah,
up.
yeah.
It's one of the funniest things when you fail as Spider-Man and the lady's like, "Oh my god!" and the thing blows up and you fail the mission. You missed the quick time event. It's hilarious.
Well, AJ, in this movie's defense, just like the movie, the game is disappointing because Spider-Man 2 is possibly the greatest movie-based game.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah,
I
Spider-Man
would
2 is
agree.
definitely the best,
Spider-Man 2 is the best.
movie-based video game.
I don't know. I haven't played too many of those, so I played that one though. That's for sure.
The first one you can't even walk on the ground.
Yeah, you can't walk on the ground. Yeah.
Where you got to
The
swing
second one,
everywhere.
You have to
The
be
second-
on
the
Oh, the
rooftop.
green
Second-
screen,
second
bro!
one is
Look
the
at the
actual,
green screen.
Yeah, you talking about that when it's behind him? Yeah, it looks bad.
Ah,
Bad.
man. Again,
Well,
this
I-
fight, like,
Did you guys see this in theaters?
no.
I did,
You did.
Funny story. You guys want to hear?
but
funny
I was so
story?
young. Like I didn't pick up on
Yeah.
any of the technical
I
problems.
So
didn't
I
see this
was-
in theater.
So I was 4 years old when this movie came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to go see this movie when it came out, and I got in trouble in school, and I couldn't go see it.
Mm,
I don't know what I did, but
Sucks.
I know my dad told me, "Nope, you can't go." I was like,
Fun
"Damn."
fact: a lot of this movie was shot in our hometown of
It
Cleveland,
was shot in
Ohio.
Cleveland. Yep.
And I used to walk through the
yep.
set every day after
I'm
school.
gonna point it out. I'm gonna point out the scenes because you can
Yep.
definitely tell it's Cleveland. You can
Yep.
definitely tell it's Euclid. They shoot in Tower
Euclid
City.
Avenue.
Yep, they
Yep.
shoot all in that area.
Because I remember seeing a wrecked car,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Dad, what happened here?" And then I saw all these New York license plates. I was like, "Oh,
my
this is
cousin,
Spider-Man."
my cousin is actually one of the extras in the background when the scene after he gets out of the armored car, not the armored car, but
jealous.
yeah, the armored car. He's actually in the background, in the pedestrians. They actually put him in the foreground because he's wearing a suit at the time. Like, oh, you
I'm
look like
sorry,
you're in
bro.
New York, so
The way that he stopped him was just so fucking funny, bro.
yeah, we like
Yeah, it's
hit him with
funny.
like-
It
funny.
feels very slapstick.
Yes.
yeah, for sure. Now, story behind the way I saw this movie, I actually seen it on bootleg. My dad had
I did too.
and, you know, CD Movie Man's outside, and he had this copy, and it was actually a really clear copy. Like, I mean, it had the widescreen bars, nobody talked, nobody walking through the picture.
He must have
So
went to
it
the
was
first
actually-
show of the day.
Yeah, it was actually one of the best. It was
He
one of the best.
definitely
morning
did it at
showing.
7:00.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
morning showing.
Yeah, it was one of the best bootlegs I ever seen, and I watched it consistently. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I watched it consistently just because I was
Oh,
so
me
hyped
too.
to watch
He
it.
went to a weekday matinee.
Bro, I went when I remember this year that this came out, me and my dad and our family, we took a trip to Maryland, and that whole car right there, I watched this movie on Blu-ray.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole Harry, that was just a way for him to be the villain at that time and then take him out. Now we got introduced. This is when we introduced Sandman's about to become his villain now. And
then this plot line too. Oh, he killed Ben Parker. What? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, it's a retcon right there.
That's a retcon. I mean, it's a trilogy trope they usually do. Like, forget what you thought. This is the new. This is what really happened.
That didn't bother me.
I just feel it like it didn't help.
No, it didn't help.
It's already adding to so many things.
Yeah, it didn't help, but I don't think it made the movie worse. There are many other things that made the movie bad. Yeah. That wasn't one of them.
I mean,
it's unnecessary.
It is unnecessary.
Agreed. It's unnecessary.
It was supposed to bring more of the dark side of Peter. That's why they did it.
Yeah, it was supposed to get Peter motivated.
Yeah, it's only beneficial for that one scene, which admittedly is probably my favorite scene in the whole movie.
That is a good scene.
Where they fight in the sewer.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good scene. This right here is my favorite scene. This is a beautiful scene.
Yeah.
In a
cinematic,
not so beautiful movie.
This scene is stupid. Where they like, oh, there's a change in the silicon mask. It's a bird.
What like that makes me mad. You should have stopped.
Stupid. Like, no, hold on. Like,
bird.
A bird is not going to change anything.
Oh, it's like, a bird. It'll fly away. Why don't you send somebody out there to go check?
Yeah. And what is this experiment? That's always I want to know. What the hell are they doing with this experiment?
Maybe it's like a tornado simulation or some shit.
How fast it can spin sand? Yeah, that's exactly what it's for.
It's a tornado simulation.
That makes sense.
Right.
It looks like a tornado. I mean,
if it makes sense, it's probably wrong.
Right.
But it shouldn't give him the ability to have sand powers.
Yeah.
Bro, who cares, bro? It's still who cares, bro? I like this scene a lot. It's cool.
Yeah. It's a dope scene though. It is.
I love this scene.
His
and the score behind it is beautiful too.
His theme song.
I wish I could hear it.
Sad Ratchet the Project TV saying, "Hey, say don't have a live and not read your chat." I am reading the chat. Some of these comments are very rude, so that's why I'm not reading it. But I am paying attention to the chat, you guys. I am.
It's the hostility for me.
I missed the chat. I missed it.
Luke
said it was Sony's fault why the movie turned out this way. It's on both parties though. Like I said, it's not just Sony. It was on both parties because Sam Raimi was done. I don't care what nobody say. He was done after this. He was tired. He wanted to go back to his roots. That's why he did. That's why he did a horror film afterwards.
Purposely made poor decisions because
what did he do after this?
Sony
did Drag Me to Hell.
I thought that came out way before this.
No, it came out after.
It came out afterwards.
I remember they made a big deal about it because he was like, "Oh, Sam Raimi is finally returning to horror."
Yeah.
I mean,
he was tired. He was ready to do something low budget. He was tired of doing the big budget shit. And then it's funny after that he did Oz and Great and Powerful, and I guess that's a big budget film, which is funny.
Shit, he did do that. I forgot.
Yeah, he did Oz, Great and Powerful as well.
Are y'all excited for Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Yes.
Him and Doctor Strange. Okay.
Yes,
I am, but I'm a Scott Derrickson fan, so I think I probably would have preferred to see see him actually do his horror thing because I love Sinister. Even though I know he's not gonna go, he wouldn't have gone that dark in a Marvel movie, but Sinister is one of the most underrated horror movies to come out.
I think
so. You are you a fan of Raimi's horror?
I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I don't dislike it.
Okay,
he's good at it.
Yeah, he's good at what he does. I'm not particularly fond of what.
So
he
you
does,
don't like love the Evil Dead movies like that?
I don't love them. I like them, but I don't love them.
The slapstick horror type.
Yeah,
campy.
Even Dragging Me to Hell had elements like that too. Like it was like over the top, like it wasn't slapstick, but it had some scary moments. But it was
the horror that I want to see more of from him is the scene from Spider-Man 2 with the arms. Like,
yeah.
You go back and watch that. I was getting like, woo.
Yeah. So we just passed the part where Harry has amnesia all of a sudden because he hit his head pretty hard. And it just doesn't make any sense. Just a way to write him out as the plot so he doesn't come back and be the Goblin again.
When Harry loses his memory, it looks like he came off the set of Pineapple Express.
Right. Exactly.
A lot of people had a theory saying he was playing like he had amnesia sometimes, like he was just using it as a gimmick. But I don't believe that. I do believe that they want him to have amnesia. But yeah, I do agree with John. This is the best scene of the movie.
I love this scene.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you just played this as like a short skit, if you told them it was a Spider-Man movie, they'd probably be like, "What?" Because the way the score is, the way it's like played out that he's trying to grab the locket, it's great.
Yeah, like
and like
let's say like a director was pitching a Spider-Man movie, and this was the scene that you showed the producers. Like, if I'm a producer, I'm giving you however much money you want.
Yeah,
do
it.
Just take the money. Just take the money.
Take it.
It's a great scene.
And like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You can see like the devastation on his face as he's trying to like grab the locket. It's like just like
there's
sand.
so much going on emotionally in this scene, but there's no dialogue.
He should have been the main villain, bro.
Absolutely.
And
he was supposed to be. The main villain.
This arc could have been so amazing if it was the main arc, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. How are you behind?
And it still kind of is a main arc because he gets the most screen time out of all the villains. But I definitely agree with what you're saying.
I don't understand how
could have been the real main focus. Like I do agree. If they really wanted to do Black Suit, like we talked about this before, it should have just been split into two movies. They should have just did him had a black suit and don't introduce Venom at all.
Agreed.
And have Venom pop up in the next movie. But I just think I wouldn't want to see Topher Grace as the villain the whole time. I just would not want to.
I love Sandman in this movie, but realistically, Sandman shouldn't have been in this movie. It should have been Harry's fucking movie.
Yeah.
They didn't want to. I don't think they wanted to do that because they don't want to have a whole movie with a goblin again.
Yeah, but the arc was there, bro. Like the motive was there. Like, yeah,
I agree. No,
saying,
it was there. It was there. And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, I could see why they wouldn't want to go that direction.
This is great. Wonky, but
this is great.
It's still great. I love his score, bro. That sound effect. I'm not gonna try to mimic it, but it's still great.
Cool.
Oh shit! This fucking audio just went boom into.
That was mine. Let me turn my TV down. So I got it going through my headphones on the controller. Let me turn down TV just in case that happens again.
This feels like a Spider-Man scene. It's kind of cool. I never understood the thing with his door. Like, what was wrong with his door?
It was stuck. It wouldn't open.
I never understood that.
We got Kylo saying Spider-Man 3 is his favorite from the trilogy.
Whoa!
Ooh, you don't hear that every day. You don't hear that every day.
Okay. Kylo? Okay. All right. Okay.
No,
I respect it.
Is that Luke in disguise, bro? I'm sorry. I love you,
Tyler.
Luke said he hates it.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm sorry, bro. I love you, Luke. I'm sorry.
We love you, Luke, but that might be the funniest thing I heard all day.
Except for the Harry Potter thing.
Okay, this right here though. So this is why I had a problem with this movie though. I
already know what you're gonna say.
It's communication with these two characters. They don't even know how to fucking talk to each other.
It's the whole franchise. They do that to the whole franchise.
Yeah, they don't know how to talk to each other. And then she's like, "You don't know how I feel, bitch. I'm Spider-Man. I know exactly how you feel." I've been getting my ass beat because of you for these last 2 movies. I know exactly how you feel. What you talking about?
Especially in this movie,
You did not
bro.
like me until now. So what do you mean? I don't know
If
how you
she
feel.
could, bro, let's say they made a Spider-Man for him, and they were still pulling this bullshit after what Peter goes through in this movie, bro. I would have been like, bro,
What up,
bro,
Cam?
get the fuck out of here, bro.
And it's not even that though. You know exactly what you signed up for. You came to my doorstep and said, "Oh, why can't I just be in here? Why can't you just allow me to do what I want to do?"
Right.
So
You
now
came
you
to my
mad?
house. You left the altar. I didn't come looking for you. You came
Right.
to me.
Like so now you
You already
mad
know
that
what
I'm
it is.
Spider-Man and I'm getting all these praise, and you're not even talking to me and telling me what's going on with your life though. Like she loses her fucking thing into play. Like she loses her job in the
role,
play.
yeah.
Don't even tell Peter.
All right, this
Like-
sequence really don't fit in the movie, but I fucking love it though. It's awesome.
The scene with Sean Cleveland as well.
Agree. It feels out of place, but it's a dope.
The
dope
scene was
sequence.
shot in Cleveland as well.
Yep.
And Bryce Dallas Howard does look amazing. In this movie, she does. And why the hell is she modeling? I don't remember Gwen Stacy doing that, but
But no, I agree with you, Alex. But I think that's one of the few things that the Amazing Spider-Man does better than the Raimi movies is handle the relationship much better.
yeah.
Well, that's because she's a love interest. Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about MJ.
Damn, bro,
Yeah,
I know that he had a whole cinder block drop in front of his face.
That's Cleveland. That's Cleveland all right there, you guys. That's Cleveland right
Yep.
there. I remember when that construction was going on right there. I ain't gonna lie, this swinging sequence where he's swinging and going through the concrete is awesome though. It's an awesome scene.
It's just it's kind of strange because the villain isn't doing it. It's just like,
It just happens.
but it's kind of cool though because stuff like this, seems like Spider-Man-y, like random shit like this would happen if you have to stop it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels very superhero-y because that you see that a lot in older comics, especially like Superman.
Oh, this fucking clown.
Who the fuck
And
is
it
the
breaks
casting?
my-
Let me look up who the casting director is.
It breaks my heart, bro. I was just watching that 70s show 30 minutes ago, bro. It breaks my heart, bro.
Because who the fuck thought it was a good idea to cast this nigga as Venom, bro? Like, is it just because he looks like he's kind of resembles?
He does look like Eddie Brock.
Tobey Maguire. Like,
Yeah, I think
he does.
they were supposed they were going for the anti-Peter.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
it didn't work. It didn't.
Failed. You failed. Whoever thought that idea, you failed. We got mid-level media. My boy Ken saying the score is the best part of the movie. He says the same guy who did the Hellraiser score.
Oh, wow.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would agree.
Yeah, this scene is dope. Yo, that's dope. That's some Spider-Man shit right there. He goes
Telling you, bro.
Crane.
Action
that is dope.
sequences with no music, bro. Sony understood the assignment.
Yeah, it like I said, he did it right because you're supposed to be in the scene with Spider-Man because that's how he feels like. And then the score starts, it stops and it starts. We talked about that when we watched The Incredibles. Incredibles when he's running,
he's running
and the
on
score
the
stops
water.
when he's running on the water.
I'm sorry,
there's no
I missed
score.
that, man. I wanted to watch that with y'all, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, bro. We do two with you, bro. Unless you don't like two, then fuck me.
I like two, but one is something special, man.
for sure.
Two is great. Two is a great
Venom was
movie.
rushed as hell. Yes, he was. He was not supposed to be in this movie. That's why. I'm sure they just called him up because he was probably the first one to probably say yes.
That's how it feels.
See, I don't mind. I don't mind.
That's
Topher.
true.
I don't mind Topher Grace as like if he wasn't Eddie Brock.
He should have not been Eddie Brock. He should have been somebody else.
If he was somebody else, I'd be
Yo,
okay with it.
this scene, bro. Oh, my God.
I think we was talking about this, yo. And this guy right here, that's Sam
And
Raimi's
how?
brother right here. That's his brother.
Oh, that's Sam Raimi's brother?
Yes.
That's his
okay,
brother.
okay.
Yeah.
He's
I love
frequently
that
in a lot of
I love that he pops up in all three. I'm glad wasn't just in the first one. One of the best characters
Elizabeth
in
Banks.
this movie.
That's Alex when the wife tells him to come to bed. You tell my wife.
Oh, my God. They're trying to rebrand the Daily Bugle. He's so happy about his damn stupid quotes. He said, gave him a couple lattes. Like, what? Like, who wrote this? We know Sam Raimi wrote it.
This is funny, man.
But why have this obnoxious loud buzzing noise if you want me to worry about my fucking blood pressure?
Why is the buzzing vibrating the table? Like, what kind of buzzer is that?
It's making the room shake.
He's gonna. Oh, he already spilled the pills. I looked down, but he already.
Bro, J.K. Simmons is so funny that he don't even need to say nothing, and he's fucking hilarious, bro.
Like he's genuinely trying to keep his cool.
Yeah, he kicks him out.
He said that's the dumbest idea ever. You've had some doozies.
Yeah, I just don't buy Topher Grace's Eddie Brock. Like Eddie Brock is like, we know how he looks in the comic. He's a fucking bodybuilder, bro.
He's huge, bro.
Like it just does not fit. It just doesn't.
Yeah, they looking for a different rendition. Like John said, the anti-Peter, and it just didn't mesh well.
Yeah, which is fine, but like, just don't make him Eddie Brock. Make him somebody else.
Yeah.
But you'd have had so many people be upset about that too, because if he becomes Venom, it just doesn't make any sense either. But
agreed.
It's like he had to be Eddie Brock. You just had to,
because he's not giving a bad performance. It's just I don't know what he's given is not meant for him.
he's like I said, he's not Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
One, he's not this fucking desperate.
I'm talking about kissing ass, bro. Shit.
You see Elizabeth Banks' face, like, what the fuck is this nigga Cameron about? Oh my goodness gracious! No, you just see her face, like. So you telling me this nigga Peter been taking pictures for the Daily Bugle? He thought he had a fucking job.
Still don't have a job yet.
Like that's crazy.
Like, bro, you've been taking pictures of Spider-Man for like 5 years, and you still ain't hired, man.
Go to another newspaper, bro.
Bro, what was you guys' genuine reaction to the post-credit scene in Far From Home?
I lost my mind, but I had a feeling it was people were talking about stay till the end credits, and I knew it was gonna be Raimi thing. I knew it was gonna be something for Sam Raimi Spider-Man. I had a feeling, and I didn't think it was gonna be J. Jonah Jameson. I thought it was gonna be Tobey Maguire. That's why I thought, Tobey Maguire is gonna be revealed as Uncle Ben. Or
I knew it wasn't gonna be Tobey Maguire.
I didn't think Tobey either.
Stan Lee got the best cameo in this movie.
Enough said.
Enough said. Rest in peace.
Bro, my theater fucking lost their minds, bro. We were like, what?
Yeah.
I felt like I was the only one that went crazy though.
In your theater?
Yeah, but maybe I was just so indulged in the screen I wasn't paying attention to other people's reactions. But it felt like I was the only one going like, "What the fuck?" Because even my girlfriend didn't notice who he was.
My whole theater was like,
"Oh!" Oh my God! Now we gotta figure out Harry and all this bullshit. This dumbass butler. My goodness gracious!
Bernard, do I have any girlfriends?
What's wrong with the butler, bro?
Yo,
Birdman. Hey, I love Bernard because Bernard is the king of minding his business.
Yo,
that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just dusting off the China.
You know this movie was bonkers. He didn't like the line he was saying. He couldn't even get the line right. You guys seen the scene where he couldn't get the line right when he was telling Harry about his dad and his blade, like the blade that pierced his body came from his gilder. Like, you can't get the fucking line right. Like,
shit. How does that even happen, bro? The fucking
bro, that vase is so fake.
The
Yeah,
ball
for sure.
bounced off the vase.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro, but you was walking down the street and you ain't see that they was taking down your name off the fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, she just missed it. Cause you see him placing the ladder up. He not up the ladder yet, taking it off yet. So she just missed it. Cause you gonna see when she come out, he's gonna change it.
I'm sorry,
She
this scene
looks
is fucking
so
funny, bro.
But
tired in this
if any-
movie. She looks
but if any-
exhausted,
But
bro.
if anything, she needs to call her agent because her agent needs to be fired. Because her agent should have called her and told her she got fired.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they say like, oh, you didn't contact her agent. They say that as well. Like, oh, I thought you called her agent.
They might have not did that.
Oh well, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, they said it felt like it. Yeah, you might be right. They might have not done that. But
No, it's he said it. He said that you were supposed to call our agent.
Yeah, but they
I have the
didn't.
captions on. Oh shit! Fucking hiccups.
But it's another thing too, though. Is like she gets upset when she sees Spider-Man and everybody cheering for him, and I understand, but that's supposed to be your partner. You're supposed
Your
to
boo thing.
Yeah,
You're supposed
Something
to.
about
it's because of that lack of communication, though. Like the
Mhm.
lack of communication there, it's hard to like have sympathy. You know.
I'm sorry, that's fucking funny, bro.
She thought everybody was clapping for her.
Yeah, when it's Spider-Man.
Oh,
It reminds me on Spider-Man 1 where he thinks that Mary Jane's waving at him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly how it's supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
Something about this movie just feels off. I don't know. Like we're strolling through
Where
the
do we
first
start?
act, and it's like
Yeah,
it just feels like a whole bunch of random scenes that
It
are
is.
like
The cuts,
Yeah.
yeah, it does feel like that. It really does.
it doesn't feel like a structure, you know. Like Spider-Man 2, it starts and you're like, okay, he's down on his luck, you know, his life sucks, but he's gonna try to go to the play or whatever, and then it's moving like that. This is just like, oh, he's in a relationship, and oh, there's Eddie Brock, oh, there's Sandman. It doesn't flow nicely.
It
you
feels
know?
messy. It does. It's just because it's so
It's
much
just too
going
much.
on.
Yeah,
It's too much going
Yeah.
on.
That's Ron Howard's daughter.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
She takes after him too, because she could direct the shit out of things. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
she
That
just got a new
Mando
gig for a
episode.
movie.
She did do a great job with the what Mandalorian episode
Mando.
she did.
Mhm.
And she just got a gig for a movie or something.
Well, I mean,
I was like, good job.
her dad's a pretty good director, so it makes
He's
sense.
good. Yeah.
It makes sense. You learn from one of the best, so I mean,
I would hope she would direct Star Wars good because, in my opinion, Solo was great and Ron Howard directed that. So, you know, you take after that.
look, see, she's shaking her head upset. It's like, just say it though. Like, just say, I gotta talk to you, Peter. Like,
But honestly,
and I know
there's
you
a
don't wanna
lot
mess
of
up the-
honestly, there's a lot of relationships out there that's like that. Communication is not at
Yeah.
the forefront, and it makes sense if they got so much going on.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
Peter does have a lot going on, especially.
He
in
got
this
a
moment.
lot going on.
He about to get the fucking key to the city, so it makes sense. But
I get that, but you would think after Spider-Man 2, after all they went through in Spider-Man
Yeah.
2, you would think
Yeah.
that communication would be at the forefront.
it's not even that though. It's like, and you get mad at Peter for doing what he does, especially with the kiss. I understand that's their thing, but only you and Peter know about that kiss. It's not symbolized as a thing that Spider-Man did with you.
I mean, but that's still a pretty big.
Yeah, that's
dickhead move,
rough.
though.
That's
Yeah, I think, but no, I think
kinda
that's
rough.
I think that's the only thing that she can like really be mad about. Everything else, he's
I
just
get
being
it.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I get it, but still, it's like you mad, but like you should be. I think obviously Peter's oblivious to all this shit. I think they try to keep that in these movies. He's oblivious to a lot of bullshit,
yeah.
but he
But
should know
he's
something
not-
is going on as well.
He's not attentive. Yeah, he's not attentive like he should be.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why he's irresponsible because he's not attentive.
yeah,
Yeah, and he thinks he is. He thinks
Yeah.
everything's going all right, but it's not. It's a cycle
yeah.
because
Yeah, the
it's
effects
because
have
she's
not
not saying
aged well.
anything. You know.
The effects have not aged well. Like I get
No.
this movie's 14 years old, but
I don't feel like this scene is as bad. It's that bad.
This,
that
I
shot was
didn't-
good.
AJ, how's it looking? 4K. I didn't watch it in 4K. I watched 1 and 2. I didn't watch 3 yet.
It's nice. I feel like I don't know. I liked 1 better. I didn't see 2 in 4K.
2.
That's typically the thing with franchise 4Ks. The first one usually looks the best because it's the older one,
Yeah.
so it has the biggest upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm confused as to why Gwen of all people is giving him the key to the city. Like, who realistically, who the fuck is she? What is she?
She's the daughter
She's
of
the daughter of the
the
police
chief.
commissioner.
Yeah.
And no, the chief.
Yeah.
And he saved her life.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't
So
the
that's
chief
why
just
she's going.
fucking do it? Like, realistically,
Yeah, I mean,
they
I
just
get-
had
I
her
get
do it for the kiss thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. He saved her life. So
Yeah, but another thing is that he didn't know that they were gonna say kiss her when he went down. So of course he's just like, okay, fuck it, do it. They're gonna love it. It's for the crowd. But it's like afterwards, like talk to your girl and say, oh, I just did it for the fans. It was not what you think it is. We're not this.
Bro,
We're not that.
knowing how petty Mary Jane is.
Ain't no explaining that away.
yeah, ain't no explaining that. That is wrong, bro.
Knowing how petty Mary Jane is, bro, she be in fucking New Jersey by the end.
That's like you doing that. Just I'm doing it for a YouTube video, and then
Oh, no, that ain't
your
no lie.
fiance.
Ain't no lie.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Spider-Man. This is a cool scene. I like that. You know, all of New York is like, yeah, like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like Spider-Mania. It's kind of like when I first saw it, it gave me if you guys seen an episode of the animated show when he goes to the another Peter's universe and he's loved by Spider-Man, this kind of got me those feels.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the '90s Spider-Man series?
Yeah. There's like an alternate universe, another Peter where he's loved by everybody. Oh, I wouldn't have done it. I'm sorry. I'd be like, no, kiss on the cheek.
That kid was his wingman. He said, bro, don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Spider-Man. Oh man.
Oof. That's tough.
You big dummy.
Cringe.
I'm sorry, bro, but
that's what I'm saying. He's not all up in here. He's too caught up in the Spider-Man stuff.
I hate this.
I'm thinking,
drama
my
shit,
woman, my
bro.
girl is out in the crowd. So I told her where I'm gonna be at. This is all shot in Cleveland as well.
This is cool.
That's
I
dope.
hate the drama in these movies, bro. It's so stupid. Like, I don't need drama in superhero movies, bro. Like,
It depends if you do it right though. Like,
yes,
Yeah.
you
yes,
gotta
if
do it
you
right.
do it
Like I
right.
said,
I like
like
a little.
Spider-Man 2 did it right.
Yes,
yeah. This all seems a little obviously is over the top.
to a certain extent, though, John, because Peter was a fucking
Yeah.
idiot in that movie. Sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
He's in this one too.
Yeah, he's definitely an idiot in this one.
I mean, he's an idiot in all 3 movies.
This is a cool.
I feel
scene.
like the first one not so much.
Sandman probably has the best actress.
I miss Frank Castle's comment, but he said they could have done worse and cast Ashton Kutcher as Venom.
That would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that'd have been worse. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Maybe not a
that
lot
would've
worse.
been
Damn,
Whatever,
was
man.
Sony fucking watching that '70s show while making the casting calls? Shit,
They're probably like what's hot right now. You know,
Yeah.
bro, that
who
'70s
cast
show was
that's hot?
over for 2 years before this movie came out, bro.
No, he left that Topher Grace left that '70s show to film this.
Oh,
It's like the last.
I don't know if he left it to film this, but
It's like
him
the second to
leaving
last-
and him filming this were close.
Yeah, they're around. They filmed around the same time. This is
Yeah,
all
That'd be one of
shot.
the
I don't
best
know.
that
I
that's
don't know if
what
he
happened.
left it specifically
This is
for
all.
this movie.
This is all.
But then
This
he
is
came
Euclid,
back.
It's
right?
Euclid Avenue.
Yeah,
so
this
think
Euclid,
about
you
this:
guys.
if that's the truth that he left to film this, then Topher Grace screwed both that '70s show and Spider-Man because that '70s show season 8 is terrible.
That's why he doesn't
Yeah.
really work that much anymore.
So-
he's got a
maybe-
show. He's got a show, but
He was pretty good in Black Klansman.
Ow!
Oh, I didn't see him in that.
I didn't even know he
I
was
haven't
in
seen
that.
that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he was. In
He was
that.
good in
He was
Black
good?
Klansman.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
But
good
like
in
when
Black
he
Klansman.
left that '70s show, he had a good when he explained it, he had a good reason for leaving. Like he's like I took my character as far as he could go. He was fully developed. There was nowhere for him to go other than like marrying
Donna.
old girl.
Donna.
Yeah, Donna.
That's straight Cleveland right there. Oh, my Lord, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of these scenes filmed in Cleveland. That's dope.
Mhm.
My hometown.
I love scenes like this though, where he gets to sit down and just take off the mask and
They,
do
they,
like, you know,
with the
I love the
sand.
line. Where did these guys come from?
where these guys come from. That's some
They
real
said
shit though.
was
Like,
Tom Holland.
I love it.
I love that scene.
The sand was Tom
Honest-
Holland after he got dusted.
Bro, get off the street, bro. That was horrible. Get out That's just terrible, bro. You know what's funny? It feels like we're in the second act, but realistically, we're still in the first act of this movie.
Oh, you're
Kind
right.
of.
You're right, because it's
Pretty much.
still setting up.
yeah,
We haven't gone anywhere with the story.
How long is this movie? This movie's not more over 2 hours.
It's
right?
2:19.
over
is.
2 hours.
It's like
Oh
2
my
hours and
God.
19 minutes.
Yeah, it's
I don't
139
remember.
minutes.
I don't remember this movie being that long.
Oh yeah,
I do.
I always
I
remember
do.
it being long.
I do.
I
That's
do.
why I always skip it.
I do. I remember it being long. I definitely do. Like I said, we haven't got no indication of the symbiote. Like the symbiote has
Right.
shown up in one scene, and
Hey,
that's it.
Bruce Campbell.
Like 2 scenes.
Yeah, but it came down and then it popped up when Mary Jane was in the room.
Right.
This is probably my favorite of the 3 cameos from him.
Mine got to be the first one. The first.
Yeah, I love the first one. The
I
first
love
one's
the
pretty
first
dope.
one.
The first one is
The
dope.
second
He
one was
actually
kind
named
of
Spider-Man.
What was the first one again? Remind
It's
me.
where he was
the ring announcer.
Yeah, he was the
He
ring
was the
announcer.
ring announcer at the wrestling.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he named him Spider-Man.
He named him. Yeah, he
this
actually
one
named
might be better. I don't know. I like all 3 of them, but this is probably my favorite one because he interacts with them the
Spider,
most.
that's terrible.
That sucks.
See, if you guys want, I didn't do this. I didn't even tell the people I was proposing when I went to the restaurant.
I think he had like some music set up and stuff though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he actually had he had him
Yeah.
play the music from the
Had the-
play.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he wanted. He wanted them to play the music from her play, which was fucked up because she ended up getting fired from the play. But he doesn't
didn't
know.
He
But
didn't
he
know
doesn't
that.
know.
Because he
That's
didn't.
what I'm
Because he
saying.
didn't.
Like,
He doesn't inquire
even
about her
know.
life though.
Yeah, like
I love how good he treats him. Like he's a
Yeah.
stranger. He's treating him like his little son, bro.
Right.
Yeah. It's the opposite of how he was treated in Spider-Man 2.
yeah.
Right.
It's like, bro, give him a break, man. He's here to see his friends play. Like, just let him stand in the back, man.
They can't.
No
They can't open. They don't want to. They can't break character. That's why they don't open the door after plays. Because if you open the door, it causes a distraction and it fucks up the whole feel. So you can't do it. They might as well keep the doors open then.
This is.
She does look tired in this movie. You're definitely right. She
She
does look
does.
exhausted.
She looks like she snorted 3 lines of crack before they started filming this shit, bro.
You do look smaller in this movie than she did in all the other movies for sure.
Yeah.
I guess Kirsten Dunst is a drug addict now, guys.
What?
I don't think she is. I don't think she is.
Because someone said that she looked smaller, implying that she was doing drugs, bro.
No,
Mm-mm.
I think.
I just figured she just lost some weight.
Yeah, she just lost weight.
I'm not saying she snort coke. That's why she got smaller.
She just looked like just throughout this whole movie, she just looks like she just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like she was really phoning it in on
Maybe
this
she read the script and she was like, "This, are you fucking kidding me, bro?"
Like, look at her face as Peter explaining the stuff to her. Just look at her. Look at her face. And that's just so awkward that she would be at the same freaking restaurant though. Like,
I love this though. What Bruce Campbell does.
yeah, he keeps waving and he thinks it's like,
Waving
okay,
him.
it's time to do it. It's like, no, it's not time
No,
yet.
no, it's not time. No. Oh.
She probably knew this was some bullshit, and she was like, "Bro, I really gotta sit here and read this fucking script, bro."
That was our kiss.
But it's like, okay, yeah, but you see how she says she talks about you all the time, but you never say anything about her. But it has never came up that I have a lab partner. You never asked me about class, so why would I bring her up?
Yeah, it's
You
that
know.
communication, bro.
Yeah. It's like if she
Now,
asking me questions
that's understandable.
like she asking me if Gwen asks me if I have a girlfriend, yeah, I'm telling her I got a girlfriend. Her name is Mary Jane. She does this, she does that. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, I have no reason to bring her up.
But Mary Jane never asked about
Yeah,
school or whatever.
yeah,
So
It's still rough her seeing him kiss her like that, and then
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
It happens that
they
she's right
have
there.
it happens that y'all are in class
she
together.
just right.
Yeah,
I guarantee you she's so emotional in this scene, other than the fact that she had to, because she read the script and she was like, I hate this shit. Why am I
Yeah.
I do enjoy the emotion here from her though.
Yeah. She's not a bad actress. She's good.
No,
She kind of
especially
disappeared
No,
off the
yeah,
face
she's
of the
not.
earth.
No, yeah, she's not bad. It's just what she's given is crap.
Yeah, it's just it's the script.
I wouldn't this scene though.
And the pacing.
I don't know. It always got to me.
This is the honest issue. And I know we praised this about Spider-Man 2, because there it made sense. The scenes we were getting made sense. Here, we've only gotten 2 scenes of Spider-Man that lasted maybe 2 minutes each. And the rest have just been people talking. The difference in this movie is that every scene makes no sense and feels out of place. And it doesn't matter.
This scene is supposed to be the cut me, I'd bleed scene from Spider-Man 2. This is supposed to be that scene. And it doesn't quite work as well.
No, it doesn't work as well. But I don't know. I still enjoy it.
It is a nice touch that when she walks away, they start playing the song. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, dude, she walked away. Why are you still playing?
Yeah. Like I got
Like,
paid.
you clearly saw her walk away.
I got paid to
He
do
said, I'm doing this song. I got paid to do it. I'm doing this song. Not gonna take this song away from me.
To me, it
It's
just
a
doesn't make
professional
sense.
courtesy. I already got paid.
I know you've been in love with this long, but like y'all haven't even built enough of a rapport to even ask to propose yet, though. Like
They haven't even moved in with each other, bro.
no, like
None of that. Yeah.
if anything, Peter should be staying with you because this apartment is crap.
Yeah.
My girl
This
living
door
in
don't
the
even
and
close.
shit, bro. Properly, you mean?
Like
His living room and his bedroom is the same room.
same room, yeah.
Does he have a kitchen? He got a stove.
You don't
got a
even got a
small
bathroom.
hot
He
plate.
got a hot plate.
Yeah. What's that? He don't even have a phone. He has to use the phone.
You gotta use the
outside
phone
of his
outside.
apartment.
Payphone in the hall.
That's rough.
So now
Yeah,
we're
Mary
on-
Jane is terrible. She's terrible, bro.
I guess this is the start of the second act. I guess.
Yeah,
This
yep, this is
insanely
the-
long second act.
Yes. Now we're getting on to the part where they explain that it wasn't the guy from the first movie that killed him. It was fucking Sandman that did it. And it just doesn't make sense because they never
doesn't
say
work for
anything
me.
about us. It never say anything about a second guy. And maybe they didn't say anything because he was already locked up. So, there's no point of bringing him up saying, this was the guy because they caught him or whatever. But
The only reason they
just so
can
stupid.
kind of get away with it is the fact that we don't see Uncle
We don't see
Ben get
everything.
shot.
Yeah, everything
Right.
go
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Right.
This is
How
this is
convenient.
kinda sad though.
Yeah, how convenient, right? For sure, right.
I think this scene isn't exactly good, but when they show what really happened, that scene is very good. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way,
Because it's Uncle Ben just being Uncle Ben, getting you in the
Yeah.
fields, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that aspect.
Yeah.
I just don't like how they retconned everything with that.
Like, bro, I know criminals are criminals and shit, but are you really gonna shoot an old man? Like,
Nah, he
Come
wouldn't
on,
do that. That's why that's what he's thinking because he doesn't know. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know
Right.
the exact
Right.
story. He's just been told that, this guy killed my uncle.
Right.
Right.
Got him crying again.
At least
damn,
he's
how
not
you just gonna leave him
sobbing.
behind like
Yeah.
that?
He could definitely make some tears come down his eyes though. I get him
Yeah.
on that. I get you on that one though.
But then they're gone in the next scene.
Yeah, they're gone next scene. That's how you know it wasn't shot at the same time. They had to literally shoot that first and okay, we got to shoot it again.
It made him look like he threw him out the window right there.
Yeah.
Good line delivery from.
Yeah. Good line delivery.
Yeah. Now, Peter should be more angry with the police. It's like y'all just now
Yeah.
finding this out. Y'all
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, for sure.
Felt like he's some type of way too, because he's Spider-Man. You know.
Yeah.
I'll give him this. If they had focused more on the anger side than what we get with Venom, it could have
Yeah.
worked so much better.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
that side, he
I
would
can
have
see
done
that.
great.
You talking
I
about
can see
him
that.
being an asshole, not him being a evil person, because
Mhm.
there's difference between being how he is when we get to the dance number than actually him being a bad guy and doing
Oh
bad
God,
things.
don't
you
remind
know?
me.
We're coming up
We'll
on
be
it.
there soon, John. We'll be there
We'll be in
soon.
it soon. Yeah, Luke said watching Tobey Maguire dance in the streets is laughable. Yeah, it definitely is.
Now,
When
I
I
heard
first saw
somebody.
it, I had a kick out of it when I first saw it. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
I heard
I
somebody.
still love it.
I heard somebody like kind of put that scene in context to make it seem like it wasn't so out of place, even though it very much was. What they were saying, like that is Peter's version of cool, because
Yeah,
the
because
symbiote
he's
is
corny.
supposed to enhance
Yeah,
your personality,
yeah,
and
I can see
that's
that.
what Peter thinks is
It's cool.
cool,
Yeah,
is
I can see that.
smooth.
I can see that.
So from that point, it makes sense, but the scene is still ridiculous.
Yeah. The
It's
only
never
thing
not gonna be ridiculous.
It's never
Yeah.
not gonna be ridiculous.
like you can't even get out the damn door. You know my apartment's crap. Just let me move in with you. What the fuck? Like, goodness gracious.
Mary Jane is a terrible girlfriend.
Bro, you can argue that Peter is a bad boyfriend.
They are a
too,
terrible
though.
couple. Mary Jane just doesn't care. Peter's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
And neither one of them know how to talk to.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! This is the scene
yeah.
where the symbiote goes on them.
Yeah, it's
I
the
mean,
first time we get a
damn,
sign
we're
of the
here already.
symbiote.
Like I feel like it happened a little bit later, but
No, we're on this part where he gets symbiote because that's when he first gets suit. I don't think he fights Sandman right away, right? He doesn't fight Sandman right when he gets the suit.
I just realized like we haven't seen the symbiote for like 30 minutes.
Yep, I told you. It doesn't start till the second act.
Yeah.
I feel like
just
people
like
genuinely
sleeping.
forgot.
You
Yeah,
just
it takes a
sleeping with a
minute.
suit on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sleeping
gotta
with
be-
a suit on because he was waiting.
That's
to
got to
hear
be
something
very
about it.
uncomfortable.
Damn,
Yeah.
God forbid the landlord comes in his fucking room. Shit, you got some explaining to do, my boy.
He better not come in there without
Rent.
rent. Where's my rent?
Yeah, I don't care. Nobody. I love this suit. I do love the suit.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
nice suit.
that looks good.
It is.
I want this as a costume. So
This is
bad.
a cool scene.
nice
Like
suit.
seeing the symbiote
Yes.
crawl on him is so cool.
Yes.
Man, this is just another rendition of when he is having a dream about him not being Spider-Man.
It's better than
In the second movie.
It's better than in the actual Venom movie where the symbiotes are like fucking blobs of
Yeah,
slime.
yeah.
The picture taken in the dream sequence is kind of interesting though.
Yeah, where they did the
You
way they
can
did
hear
the
it
flashback.
click like the shutter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
But yeah, I agree. This symbiote actually feels like a living
Yo, I
organism.
agree. I love this score. I love this
The
score.
score, like Kid said, the score is probably the best part of this film.
Yo, I
Oh
was so
my
ready for
God.
this scene. I was hoping they was gonna do like the trailer and make it red, and then he flips out and it's not red, like they did in the trailer, But I knew that was just trailer footage. That's the way they did that. Yeah, this gave me animated show vibes.
Like
'cause in
it
the show,
starts
the
out
same thing
good.
happens.
Like it starts out perfect, bro.
Yeah. We just don't see that much of him in the suit besides him fighting Sandman. It's like we get the pictures of him doing it, but we don't get to see him be Black Suit.
Right.
Like, we get this sequence and then we get the Sandman fight, and that's it. Like it's barely in the
Also,
movie.
the suit in this movie doesn't really make any sense because, like, you see that where he takes off the suit, but then you get this where the symbiote is just like the symbiote.
Attached, yeah.
It doesn't really make any
Weird.
sense.
It's kind of like attached to his skin.
Yeah. You talking about in the later scene when you're trying to get rid of it, right?
Yeah. When he's
I'm
trying to
talking about this now. Like, it really doesn't make any sense.
I guess it attached itself to the costume rather than
well.
the thing is, he didn't have that mask on when he was asleep.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
how did he
weird.
get the mask? Yeah. So how did he
How
get
did he
the
make
mask?
the mask? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, stuff like that I can overlook because I always just assumed that this was just a small tiny piece of the symbiote that was just hanging out under the table somewhere.
Yeah. Because how was he able to attach that from the suit if it made the
Shit,
suit?
we're already at this scene.
Right.
Yeah. So now we're on the scene where he about to fight Sam.
What you mean already? We finally here at this scene.
I don't know, like,
This movie been dragging, bruh.
like it was kind of
Yes.
slow, but it was kind of moving. Like I don't know. I thought it would take longer to get.
It was
here.
dragging. It only seems like it was moving because there are 30 storylines in the movie.
True.
Yeah.
But really nothing happening.
Right. You said it yourself, Tyler. It's just a bunch of people talking.
It makes
True.
see. This is what makes no sense though. He just got the suit, and now we're already here. Like, you know, if there should have been a couple more scenes with him with the suit
In the suit,
being a
yeah.
dick or whatever.
Yeah.
Like this should be the end of that arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is that this should have been the scene where he was fed up with being the black suit. Where he was on the edge of killing Sandman, but he doesn't do it because he finds out that the suit is not right.
Right.
See it.
Because like I go
The
back
90s
to
cartoon does it perfect. They do it
yes,
perfectly.
that's what I'm saying. He's about to kill Rhino, but he's like, oh, hold on, I'm messing up right now because I'm about to kill this guy.
Bro, the '90s
You know,
cartoon is literally a perfect cartoon, bro. I'm sorry.
It's great. It is great.
Yeah, that was my the 90s cartoon was my first iteration that I saw Venom.
Same.
What's your all y'all's first introduction to Spider-Man?
Probably
the-
these movies.
The 90s cartoon.
The 90s cartoon.
The 90s
90s
cartoon.
for you too now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with
Definitely
Batman was
these
the
movies.
90s cartoon
Yeah,
because
animated
I didn't
too.
start reading comics until I got to like maybe third or fourth grade. But
Me too. Me too.
I always remember watching this cartoon, X-Men,
Yeah.
Batman animated
Batman.
series. I remember watching those when I was like 3 years old before I even was old enough to go to school.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Luke said the same thing. He said the Spider-Man cartoon was his first introduction to Spider-Man as well. It's probably a
Nice.
lot of people that, and I played the PS1 game a lot.
Yeah,
As
the
a kid.
PS1 game
It
was
was
PS1 game I played that
It
as
was
a lot.
mainly these movies, but my dad, I'll never forget. My dad had a DVD from the '90s cartoon, and I think it was the Hobgoblin Saga, and I watched that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, this fight scene's so good.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a good scene. It's crazy how most of the scenes that Peter's in the black suit, it's dark. It's never light outside.
Right.
I think that's to create the aesthetic of
right.
darkness.
Because I don't know if it'll look right in the light. Because
Yeah, it'll probably
it looks so
gray
shiny.
or blue or something if it was in light.
I don't know why he thought this would kill him because he's just getting wet. I don't think all the water would like kill him.
I didn't really get this. Why he was like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking falling apart." Like it's just water, bro.
Yeah. That's not a weakness. It's not a weakness for Sandman.
It is,
And
but
it kind of is.
but it wouldn't kill him because
I love
eventually
this.
he's gonna dry
Kill him.
off.
Yeah, it wouldn't kill him
Yeah.
because it's all the stuff is gonna like we see in the fucking in this movie.
Yeah,
All his parts just come back together.
right.
yeah.
The Peter just think that.
Ooh,
He's,
that looked terrible. That looks
yeah, that's
Yeah,
terrible
he got him,
CGI.
bro.
Yeah, that's terrible. He had to say no.
No.
He said no. Like
Yeah.
good riddance.
here we
See
go.
it,
The
Joe.
first iteration of emo Peter, the famous
Right.
emo Peter. He just gonna put the hair down a little bit, you know. Like, your hair could always do that, so he's finally gonna do it, you know.
Yep.
And somehow his hair just turns black, and then the next scene is brown. like-
Eyeliner on.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. This whole thing is weird.
You have to pay.
All right.
This is one of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
It's not rent free country.
Give me it.
You got your revenue. Fix this.
He said, "You get your revenue fixed in the damn door."
He ain't
daughter
wrong.
got-
Bro. Like,
his-
fix my
I ain't
door.
gonna lie,
Shit.
his daughter looks better in this movie than she did in the second one.
Second one. Mm-hmm.
What is her name?
Good kid.
I have no idea. You talk about the character?
Good boy.
Yeah, her yeah.
I have no idea.
I always assumed it was Olga.
Why?
Y'all laughing because y'all thought the same thing.
No,
Oh shit, that's so funny.
no, I never thought
Does she
that.
not look like an Olga?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
Her name. Wait, is that her?
Is that
Her name
Hey
is
Arnold?
Ursula.
Ursula.
Ursula?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Ursula?
They name her. They actually say her name in this movie.
Yeah, I
I
think
know,
so.
I know,
just looked
I know
up
they
her
say it
name.
at least once. Yeah.
It sounds familiar, but yeah, they don't say it that much.
Ursula.
Maybe the landlord does say it once, and I probably
Look,
missed
and
it.
then
He
he.
probably says it.
So I guess his hair is brown. It's just when it's in the sun, it looks brown. Because it
When
was
he's
just.
when he's in the suit, it looks darker.
Yeah.
Just me.
It's a random scene though too. Like he would just
It
come
is.
up and May like, oh,
It is a good
Clint
scene
Marco
though.
is
I
dead.
like it.
Yeah, it makes sense. It does feel a little random, but I like it. Spider-Man doesn't kill people.
Yeah, that's true. But that made me think that she knows that he's Spider-Man.
She knows,
Maybe.
bro. Like she knows. She's always known. She's not like this. This Aunt May is not stupid.
Yeah, true. Marissa told May, I don't.
Well, she
She
knew
missing-
something
she
was up.
missing-
She just didn't know that he was Spider-Man.
She missing
Yeah.
a couple gears.
Yeah.
That's probably why they made her know. Because at a point, it would have been like, bro, you really don't know he's fucking Spider-Man at this point?
Well, that's how I feel about Sally Field.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
It's like,
That's
dude,
true.
the laundry came out red and blue.
Bro, I hate
You
that
really
movie,
believe
but
he
that
was
scene is
watching a
hilarious.
flag?
I hate that movie, but that scene is hilarious. Where he goes, I was watching the flag. It is a funny scene. I love that scene.
It
though.
is. It is.
No one washes the flag.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Now this scene right here, this is a petty scene right here though, where she just calls Harry, like, I need some comfort. I need to call Harry. Like, what?
She ain't finding it from Peter.
So you gonna call the nigga best
Call his
friend? bro?
best friend?
That's
Are you
crazy.
serious?
They're all friends. If you remember, they're all friends.
Bro, still,
still
bro.
wrong.
Bros before hoes.
It's,
bro.
I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying it's.
Who
it's
who
right.
was friends first?
Peter and
Exactly.
Peter and
No.
Harry.
Peter and Harry?
Peter-
Yeah, Peter and Harry.
Yeah,
They
right.
were. But then they all were friends at some point.
That line when she
I'm
said
not
the second
defending
one, when she says that her best friend, like, nigga, y'all ain't best friends. Get the fuck out of here. She says my
Y'all
best
like acquaintances.
Y'all like acquaintances, bro. Like, yeah, y'all kissed a couple times, but that's about it, bro. Y'all ain't no best friend. Get the fuck out of
Fuck it.
here.
Yo, I just realized, bro. I just realized Harry's been missing from this movie for like a good 40 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
he was just missing
Yeah.
out. He was the last time he was when he was the first time he fought Sandman at the key.
Wow, I never realized how much he's not in this movie.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, just like you said, nothing flows. It's just
Yeah,
okay. We got to go here now.
Choppy.
Now we got to go here. Now,
Yeah,
It's choppy.
None of it is
Gotta-
tied together at all.
It's like they're hitting the check box for each plot point, and then
Yeah,
unmarking
they
the
don't
check
tie
box to
everything
get back
together
into
until
it.
the third act, and then
Yeah, it's like
not that they use to tie together is loose.
Yeah.
it's like a bunch of good scenes for the most part. There's a bunch of good scenes in
Yes.
this movie that don't make sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
individually
Just
the scenes work
pasted
on their
together.
own, but yeah,
Because most of the scenes we've watched, I was like, wow, that was a good scene. Wow, that was a good scene. It just. That's a big ass orange, bro. You ain't gonna take some of that, bro? I'm just saying, bro. I love me a good orange, bro.
no, it's definitely something to be angry about. You shouldn't have yelled, but you should definitely be angry because that door should be fixed, bro.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's a terrible landlord right there.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah.
Now, don't get
And
me
he
wrong. You should pay your rent, but at the
and-
least,
and-
my
and-
door should close.
Yeah, and he gets
And
terrible
open.
advice.
And
and he gives terrible advice. He says, "You're a good woman. She's a good woman. You're a good man." That makes no sense. He's always cooking something.
I mean, in his defense, he don't know what's actually going on, but
True.
I like how his door says manager and not landlord.
Yeah.
Nice shot. White
He
shot.
manages the apartment.
I just realized he lives on the 5th floor and there's no elevator. You got to walk up 5 flights of stairs every day.
Yeah.
Sir.
That's dead. It's time to move, bro.
He can't afford it. He ain't
I
got
mean,
the job yet.
his
You barely
defense,
afford
you know,
this. He can't
He
pay.
got Mary Jane. That's what I'm saying. Mary Jane is a terrible girlfriend.
He
Again-
ain't got the staff job yet.
Again, just
He
like
will
I've
never
said
get it
for
if
the
he had
past,
it after all of that.
just like I've said for the past hour, I like this scene. It makes no sense, but I
Yeah,
like this scene.
I hate
I like
this
it too.
scene.
I don't like this scene.
I hate this scene.
I don't like
It's
this
so-
scene.
When
I don't like nothing
at this
about it.
time. At this time, the walk it out was the thing. We say it's the walk. This is the white walk it out at the moment. Like y'all trying to walk it out. Get the fuck out of here. I remember we said that shit when we was in. We
She's
was
doing
when I
the
was in
chicken
middle school.
leg. The
Like,
the chicken head. And why they got her dressed like an old lady? She dressed
No.
like Aunt May.
Yo, what were they trying to make an omelet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
you don't flip it, bro. You gotta let that
You
shit
fold
cook,
it.
bro. He folded it, but he didn't put nothing in it. There's nothing in it. But
But
you
they put
didn't even
cheese.
let
They
it-
put cheese.
They put
spinach,
cheese and veggies in it.
veggies.
Yo,
They put pepper,
Dumbass.
cilantro,
yo,
cheese.
he put a teaspoon of shit on it, and then didn't even let it
Some people don't.
cook.
Like, yeah, they didn't let it cook.
He let it sit there for a second and tried to flip it. You
first
failed.
of all, bro, if I'm Mary Jane, I'm walking the fuck out of there, bro. How you Harry Osborn? You living in that big ass house, and all you cooking me is an omelet, bro? What the fuck do you think this shit is, bro? Get the fuck out.
Right.
Of here,
I need some filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Yo, this part is so aggravating, bro.
This
Like,
is stupid.
he wrote, and then she just gonna kiss him though. Like, come on, bro. I felt she tried to validate obviously the Peter situation, but it just doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, and you knowing like that you know this ain't right. Like, you know this ain't
Bro,
right
this-
because technically he doesn't know that Peter and MJ not talking.
Yeah.
This could
You
be
don't
taken
know.
out of the movie, and it wouldn't matter. It really would not matter.
No, it does matter because he talks about it when they get into the fight. He talks about it. He kind of try to fuck with Peter head like, oh, she came to me,
Yeah.
Um,
She got cherry chapstick
yeah,
or something
but
like that.
yeah, she
Strawberries.
strawberries.
Yeah,
yeah.
tastes like strawberries, something like that.
But I said we'll talk about the scene that gets me pissed off is when he cons.
This makes no sense
Mary
either
Jane-
because
cons
he
Mary
lost his
Jane.
he lost his memory.
He's
But
getting
yet
it
this is
back in
happening.
flashes. He's getting it back in flashes.
Yeah, this. But I after seeing this movie, I did read studies, and this is how people sometimes do get their memory back. It does just
Like-
come out of nowhere sometimes, and it does come in flashes like this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dunk.
It's like the brain healing.
Yeah, yeah. And
brain's healing from this shitty-ass
usually it
script.
is something that triggers it. And what he do? He looked at his father's painting at the dire moment, and it all came back.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got Willem Dafoe for at least for a second.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's nice.
Makes it feel all more like a
Benjamin.
cohesive
I
piece.
always forget that he's in all 3 movies.
Yeah, because I mean he's only in there for a quick second. Like, this is only a quick
Yeah.
second scene, but like it's cool that they got him. It's saying him and Uncle Ben. Like, I'm glad they got both actors to come
Both
back
actors for all 3
to
movies.
do their
yeah.
scenes. Yeah, because most of the scenes are reshot. Like the scene with him getting shot, they reshot that scene for this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part is so aggravating to me. I tell John every time, it's like, Peter is Spider-Man. What the fuck do you need to be scared of if
This
you
scene
know?
always creeped me out as a kid. I don't know why.
It's because it's more like a terrifying thing because he just comes out of nowhere and chokes Mary Jane. But it
Right.
it doesn't make any sense though, because Pete, he said you want Peter to live. This nigga has fought how many people already? She said it. Her name is Ursula. You're right. She just said it. But it just pisses me off though. Like, the nigga is over there. Tell Peter Harry is conning me to do this. The nigga is over there. Go fight the nigga over there, bro.
It's
Like,
that simple.
they need to fix his door, bro. Sean almost dislocated her shoulder trying to open that
No,
door.
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, bro, she almost
She
broke her
frail
arm trying to
body,
get
bro.
in.
She over here, boom.
She almost fell into the door.
Yeah.
But that goes to the sense she wanted to break up with him. She just didn't know how to do it, and this is the way to do it. But it's so stupid. This is such a stupid scene to me. It leads to a great fight between Harry and Peter, but it's so stupid.
The storyline is so fucking stupid, bro.
Little Goblin Jr., you gonna cry?
It's probably the best line he has as Venom.
It really is.
Which I don't even want to call him Venom, but I guess.
So
Him with the symbiote.
This is so stupid. Oh my god, I'm getting pissed looking at this scene.
Yo,
right
for
now.
the record, bro, she could have just do this shit over the phone, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
I would rather be on the phone. You ain't got to tell me the kind of person.
Right,
Like,
you made me come all the way to Central Park.
to this bridge. We'll push you over this bridge.
Like, bro, you had a cell phone, and like, well, what happened, bro? You ran out of minutes, bro. What's up with you, bro?
But it's not that though. Like, the only reason why she's doing it is because Harry conned her into
Yeah, I
doing
know.
it. It's like,
Right.
because you could tell she's acting for one. Because I don't know. It's.
Son said, "I'm lonely."
He wasn't there for her. That's true.
He wasn't though. That's true. But like I said, you knew what you was
Spider-Man.
getting into when you got into the
Spider-Man.
relationship.
It's not
told
like he
you-
at home chilling. He's
I
saving
told-
people's lives.
I told you personally that I don't want to be with you because it can cause danger to your life.
That's
There
true.
you
But
go.
you came to my
And now
motherfucking
it has
doorstep.
come to fruition.
Like,
Oh, you see what I mean, bro? This is the drama that I don't need, and like, I know it's fake, but still, bro, I don't need this shit in a fucking
Yeah.
superhero.
You know what this is?
bro.
that she brought in.
But
there
no,
someone
I
else.
mean, it's not that it's not needed. It's just it
And
has
it's
to
not
be done
that.
right.
Yo,
Yeah.
if I'm Spider-Man, I'm webbing you the fuck up and I'm grabbing you saying, "Who the fuck is it?"
Bro, if I was,
Right.
That's
I
what
would've
I'm
been like-
doing.
Exactly.
I am
need-
webbing
I
you
need-
back to me.
I need
and
first
I'm
name,
sending
last
you
name.
into a web. I need
Address,
I need to
government
know
now,
who exactly
please.
who is making you do this because I need to go fuck this nigga up. I am
Like, bro,
Spider-Man.
why are your Spidey senses not sensing
Yeah.
Harry is there? Like that, like
Yeah.
is they supposed to
That's a threat.
sense when something is wrong?
Yeah,
that is
that's-
wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's danger though that he's supposed to sense.
I guess. I could see a young Spider-Man. This is a seasoned Spider-Man. Your Spidey sense is supposed to be A1 by now.
Yeah.
I can see that.
yeah, bro, for sure.
I hate how like I don't know, something about the way Toby acts, not his performance, but character wise. I fucking
Yeah,
hate
talk
it, bro,
about
because
Peter,
he's
yeah.
so like just stupid, bro.
Yeah,
like
he's oblivious. He's oblivious. to-
Yeah, he's
oblivious
an
to-
idiot.
He didn't even know that.
That's what I'm saying. But she never told him though.
She didn't
never
tell
told
him.
him.
But he there was really never a good moment to tell him because of all the stuff he was going through. But still, that's your girl though. I don't care what I got going on in my life. You need to tell me what's going on. I don't care if I'm fucking winning it, like if I'm winning the fucking Academy Award. Shit, tell me what the fuck is going on, bro.
Bro, if I was Peter,
a
bro-
lot of this stuff that we complaining about would not happen today because ain't nobody using a cell phone in this movie.
Yeah, there's no
bro,
self.
listen, bro.
Yeah,
He
If
used
I,
his cell
was,
phone to call Harry.
Yeah,
if I was Gwen, I mean, if I was Peter,
Oh
I'd
yeah,
be
she
like,
definitely
all right,
did.
bro.
On the call,
I
Harry.
would be like, listen, bro. If I was Peter, I'd be like, listen, bro. Keep it buck with you. I'm going with Gwen because I know Gwen ain't gonna be pulling this bullshit. she was like, you know what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna have me a good time with Gwen. I know she ain't gonna be over here crying over some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, save myself the stress.
The only issue with that is because
Love the
he's been in love with this
So
woman
good.
since
Oh my
elementary
god, then
school.
this bullshit, bro. The fucking
Yeah, where he disappears, bro. He just
I
disappears.
love that.
Man.
I love that.
He
I don't
winks
care.
at the camera.
That's so
I love
cheese,
that.
bro. That's
You see the
cheese. I'm
black
sorry.
guy in the background look back like, what the fuck?
He look like
just
what?
happened?
It's a Looney Tunes cartoon, bro.
Like, what's
It's
the
a
hell,
Looney Tunes
yo?
cartoon.
He looked back because Harry dug down at the table. Like he dug down. Like, oh shit, I gotta look like I
What are you doing down there, bro?
Did you drop your pie? You dropped your pie, bro.
Bro.
My nigga dropped his pie, bro. That's why he went down and under the table, bro.
Oh shit.
Yo, I do love that. The reason why he's like, I'm mad. I need to take my anger. I'm about to put this black suit on. I'm about to go to Harry's house personally and confront him.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty dope. Like it is though. This
I love
nigga
the
making him
fight
an apple
scene,
martini.
That look like a plain ass martini, bro.
He making a grape olive art with some olives, a martini with some olives in it.
You see, bro, I really wish we would have gotten more with Harry being a dick because I feel like he could have done a really good job
He
with
is
James
good at that.
Franco.
He's good at that.
We barely get any of it.
All of these villains in this movie. Well,
What you
not
mean
all
you
of them.
understand her, bro? You read her a high school play and kissed her, and then she walked out of your house, bro. Get the hell out of here.
Sandman and Harry
Strawberries.
have good arcs in the movie, but they need their own movie. They don't need to share a movie.
Yeah.
This whole Harry thing would work great as its own thing.
I'm sorry, bro. Where the hell did that come
Came out of nowhere.
Bro?
Yo,
I'm sorry, bro.
He was wearing that at the coffee shop too.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This fight makes me mad, and obviously it's because they want to see these guys hand to hand fight. But you're Spider-Man. I would be jumping all over the place. You're not catching me.
Right.
You're not catching me, bruh.
It's
there's
personal.
no way.
It's personal.
No, but I think they
though.
made
Nah,
I
it's
think they
out
made
there,
it like
man.
that because they wanted
Bruh.
it to be like
Bruh.
grounded. They didn't want to
Bruh.
make it like
I'm Spider-Man. I don't.
They
give a
already
fuck,
had the fight with them in the air. They want to see hand to hand combat.
man.
Yeah,
I get it. But if it's me, I am picking your ass up because I'm clearly stronger than you, bruh.
But no,
I'm
I
clearly
like
stronger
I
than
like
you.
when movies do that. Like they did that in Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
They did that in
talking about, Bucky
Bad
and,
Boys for
Captain.
Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it was like we men, we gonna handle this like men. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. This is personal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, we got superpowers, we got guns or whatever, but no, we gonna
Goblin
go
Ball.
at it like
Bruh,
men.
I don't care. I don't care. This nigga grabbing a sword, so you don't expect me to do what I'm about to do. Get the
He
fuck
did
out of
grab
here,
a
bro.
sword.
This nigga grabbing
It's,
swords.
bro, this
He did
was
grab a
like
sword,
the only
though.
scene where this was like the only scene where they legit had fun with it, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Who?
Snowboard going crazy.
ow, bro.
Snowboard going
concussion.
crazy. Another concussion, right? So I'm done trying to convince
Bro,
you.
I love when he webs the goblin bomb
Yeah, it blows his face.
Oh
up.
yeah, I
bro,
like
bro,
that.
bro.
Blows half his face
and
off.
then just walks away.
Yeah, he dogged him. They like, you're an embarrassment to him. Look, a little Goblin Junior.
You
Gonna cry.
Gonna cry.
Gonna cry. he throat thrust him, bruh. Hit him with the throat thrust, bruh. Hit him with the throat thrust.
Neo from the Matrix would be proud, bro.
He had that nice weave game though.
I thought that shit killed him when I was a kid, bro. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I thought he killed him too. I thought he killed him too. I said, damn, he just killed him off. Damn, Spider-Man, fucking crazy out here. This, I don't like that he's seeing all these women though. I didn't like that though. Like, I don't understand. Like, Tyler, you'll let me know.
They're not looking at you
like-
because you cool. They're looking at you because you weird, bro.
Like, you let me know if all these women walking down New York like this though. You let me know.
Fuck no. I could be Keanu. Well, I don't want to say Keanu Reeves.
Put some
You see
dirt in your
Keanu
eye.
Reeves, they're walking down the street everywhere.
I love
Oh
that
shit,
line,
it's
too.
Keanu Reeves. But you know,
Do they? I feel like they don't. I mean, I'm not from New York, but I feel like New Yorkers don't go crazy over celebrities because they see them because there's so many
Depends.
people and they see them all the time.
it depends.
Because
New York.
Keanu Reeves takes the subway everywhere. I'm pretty sure people are used to seeing Keanu Reeves.
That's different.
But like young pop stars and stuff, I feel like I've seen shots of like Justin Bieber and stuff, like girls going crazy and stuff like that in New York.
He's confronted fans, say, "Man, get the fuck away from my doorstep. This is my house. Get the fuck away." He's literally confronted.
Again,
fans,
I like this scene. It don't make sense, but I like this scene.
Yeah, you talking about we confront Eddie Brock? Yeah, I do like this. I do like this though.
Yeah.
This is
the confrontation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check your sources next time.
That's a line straight out of that 70s show, bro. I'm sorry, bro. When he calls him a Boy Scout, that's straight out of that 70s show.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
He literally gets religion later in the movie. That's fucking crazy.
And prays to kill Peter Parker.
But he gonna tell him like, man, if I beg you, man, please don't say no. Like, bro, you trying to put a word on my name, bro? Don't take one of my photos I took and fucking use it. No, bro. I'm confronting your ass too, dude.
And I'm Spider-Man.
No. Right. He said, tell him check his source next time, and it's his picture. It's gonna say photo by Peter Parker. It's his photo. Look. Photo by Peter Parker.
For the record, the real picture that don't even look like a fucking real picture, bro. No, that shit looks like a drawing.
My thing is, how did they not already know that he plagiarized it?
Yeah, it wasn't a photo.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh my lord! If you guys didn't know, we're on the over the top scene with him pointing fingers. Yeah. And I love that they put this in the animated, not animated, in the game. You can do this. You can do this in the game. They did do it in Spider-Verse too. It's awesome, but you can actually walk down the street in the game and point fingers at people, which is crazy. Which I hope they bring in the black suit in the game, because that's what I would love to do. Be the black suit, pointing fingers at people. That'd be hilarious.
You talking about in Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, if they do it,
bro, that's gonna be so raw. If you got to play as Miles, or you got to fight Peter in the black suit. Oh my god,
that'd be dope. That'd be dope. That'd be dope for sure. Them cookies, man. Them cookies, bro. You love them. He wants some cookie with them nuts for sure.
Don't make me so.
Hey, yo, some girls checking them out though. Some girls checking them out though. Like they giving them look, but they laughing, but they looking at them like. They like, what the fuck?
I love the looks, bro. It's the looks, bro.
Yo, Betty was checking them. Betty was ready to get it in the office, though.
She was.
Yeah. Ready.
Just give her a reason.
Yeah. He like, that's not the job I hired you for. That's not the job I hired you for, buddy. See, look, we getting these awesome photos though, but like we not seeing these actions though. This should have been the montage. That should have been the montage with him being the black suit instead of him pointing fingers at females. Like
exactly.
But I think I said to the guys in the Spider-Man 2 watching along that this is just another reflection of the raindrops are falling on my head scene. That's all it is. Yo, Jay, you see Betty Brand in the background? Do you see her in the background? Like that's hilarious.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Yo, he did the slide, though. Yo,
the slide. It's the slide.
Oh my goodness gracious.
No, bro, it's when he comes out the store now. It's gonna lose me, bro.
Oh yeah.
I love how the doors automatically open, bro.
Yeah. I love that he went to a place that had a clearance sale. He's like, I can't afford a good suit, so I got to go to a place that got a clearance sale. Yo. That looked like my suit, yo. That looked like my suit. I should have mimicked that dance when I wore my suit.
You got to do it now. You shouldn't have said that. You got to do it now.
I should have did it. That would have been dope. I should have did that. That would have been awesome.
Oh,
I know that TikTok coming soon. I'm about to make that into the first TikTok.
Oh my god, bro!
Spider-Man 3 challenge. Let's do the Spider-Man 3 challenge. Let's get it.
Yo.
We just now seeing Sandman again. Oh my god!
Bro, you can turn the movie off after that, bro. How do you take this movie seriously after you watch that, bro?
Yeah.
CGI.
I couldn't imagine being in the theater watching that, bro. I'd be like, oh my god!
I know they probably was laughing their asses off
for all the wrong reasons, bro.
This is petty, though. This is petty.
Oh, he did, but he did. But did he know? Did he know she was working at this club though?
Yes,
he
did. Harry told her.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Harry
said
told
it,
him. Yeah,
he said exactly which jazz club, or he just said a jazz club.
He just
He said,
a
I think he
jazz
said
club.
just a jazz club, but he knows that she works there.
I've always wanted to go
That's
to a
the
place
reason
like
why
this.
he
This seems so
brought her.
fucking cool.
You talking about
that
going to, like,
bouncer
this-
was in
He
Iron Man
looking for
3.
her. He looking for her right now. There she is. He said, "Oh yeah, it's about to go down."
Yeah, that bouncer was one of the henchmen in Iron Man 3.
Oh wow.
How do you notice that? Or did you like hear like a fun fact or something? Or you just
No,
noticed?
I recognize his face.
You recently watched it though, right? You must have recently watched that. 'Cause
Not
I
too
don't
recently.
remember.
Last time I watched it was like
When you
a
did the
month
review.
ago.
When you did the review.
Yeah, when I did the review. So that was like a month ago.
Yeah, I can't pick up on stuff like that.
Yeah, Bryce Dallas
That's
Howard
something I
looks
had to
amazing
read.
in this movie. She does.
I'm telling you, she looks like Gwen, like from the comics.
Like, is that a
Yeah.
wig or is it her hair dyed?
I think
That's her hair.
She's a
That's
redhead.
a real hair. That's a real hair.
She's a redhead.
Yeah, she dyed her hair.
Oh, she dyed it.
I'm telling you, bro, it sounds like the simplest shit, but it's just a headband. Like
I would have rather see Bryce Dallas Howard as Mary Jane.
Man, I was thinking the same thing, bro.
I think I'd rather see her as Mary Jane. Once you say she's a redhead, I'm like shit. But at that time, 2002, no, because she popped up in The Village. When did The Village come out?
Bro, security,
2004?
security. Hello, bro. Who is this strange man playing the piano? Like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro?
They don't care about he jigging.
Well, no, that's actually real. That happens a lot in those type of clubs. Like because like it's a musician
It's
thing.
an open stage.
Not this
Is it
though.
open stage like that though?
Yeah,
Not
this.
jumping on tables and stuff.
He ain't swinging on the chandelier with no martini, but
Shit, I'd probably go to a jazz club more often if that was the case. Shit, dinner and a show.
Yeah, this
but yeah,
scene,
like random people
Yo.
getting up and playing the instruments, like that's real.
Yo, I try to block this scene out of my head, bro, because it's
This
so
shit
stupid.
sucks.
It's so stupid. He fucked up when he said
it's
this is-
stupid, but
He
I
messed
don't
up
know.
when he said this is for you. Well, he doing all the Spider-Man poses and everything. Like,
Yeah,
goddamn.
this
you give yourself away.
is actually worse than the dance montage.
Yeah,
It is.
Bro,
Yeah, this is
because
worse.
this is what they were trying to do. They were trying to do what we were saying that they should do, which is make him a dick. But they went about it the totally wrong
different
way,
way,
bro.
yeah.
They did overkill.
And it's not even that. I just don't think we buy Tobey Maguire as that guy. He just don't have that look. He just don't.
Nah.
It'd be the
You
same
know.
thing if they did the symbiote with Tom Holland. That's why I kind of don't want them to do it
Yeah,
because it's
they-
just gonna be
yeah.
like, bro, no.
I don't think it would work.
I can see it working just
I can't.
because
I
no,
can't.
I watched
He looks
Tom
too
Holland.
much
I
of a
watched
Billy-
Tom
a Billy
Holland.
Two
I watched Tom Holland in the
Cherry.
movie. Not Cherry. I haven't seen that, and I probably don't want to watch it.
You don't.
I saw him in The Devil All the Time.
I never saw that.
That's a pretty good movie.
Performances
And that was
were
a Netflix
amazing.
joint, right?
Yeah, I can see. So you seen AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he plays it kind of like that, I could see it working.
I don't know,
granted,
like, I can see
he's not a
him pulling it
butthole in
off.
that movie, but he plays it. He plays the role straight. He's not
he
like
does.
goofy or funny or anything.
I
Oh,
think
not at all. Not at
in
all.
Cherry, and I know AJ
Nothing
can
about that
vouch for
movie
me
is goofy.
because-
No,
I know
not at all.
AJ can vouch for me because he's seen it, but he brought some of that angerness in Cherry.
Oh yeah.
Some of
If
it was
you've seen-
cringe,
if you-
but
If you've seen Cherry, I think you would understand. Like Tom Holland, he can bring it.
he's
but
got range.
he does have range, but I don't know. Like
Yo, he
this is
takes this
already
big ass bouncer and shove
I
him
don't-
against the wall.
he already
bruh.
has an established persona
Then
in
smacks
the,
the
in the
fuck
series.
out of
That
him.
I like.
God damn.
That I like that.
He slapped the fuck out of her.
Well,
What,
okay.
that he slapped her?
No, not that. But the fact that it happened, like
Yeah.
like I like the concept of that. Not the. I can already imagine the people in the chat. What did he just say?
No, but the thing is, like, it took this to get him over the edge. Was him slapping Mary
Yes.
Jane?
Yeah.
Yes, that.
For him to stop
Yeah.
being the black suit, it's like no,
Well-
that's not enough for me. Like I said, him going out to kill Sandman and thinking that's okay, like no, that's when Spider-Man know he has a line when he doesn't just just go out and try to find somebody. He does not do that.
Yeah.
He went and found the dude to kill that killed his uncle though, so he felt like that was justified. Him smacking Mary Jane is not justified in his mind.
No.
So that's what it took for him to realize that this is not.
Yeah,
right.
that's what snapped him out of it. Yeah,
And that makes sense to me.
I agree.
The greatest promo image of all time,
This
bro.
is a great image. This is a great image. It's just put in a bad movie. It is. It's just put in a not a so. Not
I remember
so
when the teaser trailer, the poster came out, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What is that?"
Yeah. This was the opening scene too. The first teaser was him jumping down and from this scene. This was the scene. I'm like, oh shit. Oh man. Then they just fucked the whole thing up with this scene right here with Eddie Brock literally going to a church to say he wished Peter Parker would die. It just doesn't make any sense, man. Oh my lord!
Just so happened to be the same church that he was at.
Yes, out of
Right.
all the churches, is going to
Out
be
of
the
all the
exact
churches.
same church that Peter is at. It just doesn't make any sense.
Convenient.
It's just coincidence, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, what time at night is it? Isn't the people that run it saying, it's time, we're about to close up, sir? Like, we're about to close up,
I think
sir.
they keep those doors open like 24 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Real late. So people can come in and do that kind of stuff. I want you to kill Peter Parker. What?
Doesn't make any sense. Oh my lord!
Yeah, like this doesn't make sense that it's so hard
Yeah.
for him to take off this mask.
But I think the reason why, for one, he's had the suit on for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's it. If the symbiote it gets too attached, it's not gonna want to come off. But two, I think the symbiote knows that he wants to get rid of it.
Exactly.
So it's like,
That's
no,
what-
I'm not leaving you now
Yeah,
because
the,
I can understand
the symbiote is sentient, so it knows.
You see, this is the thing with this thing. If more things had happened, and then we got this, then it would make sense. But we've only had him in the symbiote for what, 20 minutes, give or
and we
take.
never really did see any true action other than the fight with Sandman.
yeah. First timer said, "Who would you sling your weapon first? Kirsten, Emma, or Zendaya?"
The way that
Oh,
that
my
was worded, bro.
Oh my, that's the way he said it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. Zendaya, bro. Like, you gotta keep it a buck with you, bro. Zendaya, bro.
Yeah, I think I might have to take you up on that one too. I don't know. I love Emma Stone though. I do. I love Emma Stone though too though. But Zendaya though, yeah, for sure. Like not her as like just take her out of the MJ persona, but her just ask her like you know.
That looks so cool. Like
Yeah,
the
I
symbiote
agree.
coming on him, it looks really cool.
This should have been the cut right here. Like you cut it, boom,
Yeah.
end, come back for part 2.
Mm.
Like you end it with him being Venom, like that, and then you end it. And now we got to figure out what happens in the next movie now that he's Venom.
I don't know. I feel like if they would have ended it there, it kind of would have been like, that's it.
Well, I mean, not the way we got this movie, but the way that's the way I would say
That should have been the last shot. Yeah,
Yeah, that should have been the last.
I
shot.
get what you're saying. Yeah, because obviously,
that's
if
what
you
I'm saying.
it would have been
Like,
like
the scene-
a lot
Or maybe,
more.
all right.
The scenes I would add in would be more scenes in the black suit.
All right, so maybe
Mhm.
maybe instead of that, maybe let's say hypothetically Venom's not in this movie at all, which is what I would prefer. Let's say Venom is. This is gonna sound incredibly stupid, but let's say Venom Eddie's taking a fucking stroll through the park or whatever, and the symbiote crashes the way it does in this movie, and then it gets on him, and then you still get that it's crawling up on him, and then the scene cuts. I feel like that would be better.
I feel
as
like
a
that would
post-credit
be-
scene.
I feel like that would be rushed.
Yeah, like I said, there's certain things I would take. I would take out. No, I would probably keep the same villains, but like I said, you don't have 2 villains.
don't
So
need
you
the
would have them.
symbiote.
You would have.
I would have more confrontations with Spider-Man in the black suit, dealing with what he's
Okay.
dealing with,
Okay.
because that's what this movie should have been more about.
How would
'cause we
you
don't
deal
really
with
get
like the
that.
final battle? Because
Yeah,
like,
that's what
the
I was gonna say.
formula-
Like, how
Yeah,
how would you do the third act though?
Yeah,
'Cause
how
you
would
have
you
to
do
have
the-
Have
that
it be
final
no,
battle.
be
The whole movie would be involved around Peter and Eddie, because that's what I'm just thinking about. The way the animated show does it is they cut the first episode is Peter having the alien costume. The next part is Venom terrorizing Peter.
Okay.
terrorizing him and making his life a living hell the whole time, fucking things up, showing up out of nowhere, showing them, let them know like I'm, I got the symbiote now, blah blah, and now you go throughout the first couple acts dealing with that. Then the final act, that's when you will get the team up like, okay, I can't fight him by myself. I need to get Harry, and that's when we need to take down Venom.
And that's for the next movie.
No, that would be in the same movie. It'll be in the same movie.
So how you gonna have the final shot? How are you gonna have the final shot? Him turning into Venom.
No, that's what I'm saying. The final shot would be him turning Venom. The second part of the movie would be Peter dealing with Venom.
He's saying they would split
Venom.
These two.
Venom.
You talking about Spider? You talking about the third act of Spider-Man 4 would be him and Harry teaming up to beat Venom.
Yes. You split.
So who would? So Sandman.
So how would you end Spider-Man 3? What would your third act for Spider-Man 3 be?
I don't know. See, that's the hard part right there.
That's the way you're making it sound.
That's what I'm saying. There will be no third act, basically. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I felt like.
It's like Deathly
I felt like that's why I felt like that's what I'm saying. The scenes that we didn't get that I would put in would involve Peter doing things in the suit, like have him do a lot of things in the suit, and then you might have the confrontation with maybe the Sandman again, and that would be the final battle. And that's when he finally just gives up being Spider-Man. Or when he gives up being the black suit.
The Venom, dude. They did such a good job with the Venom suit.
That's the one thing I do give, that they did do a great design.
Yeah, that design is pretty dope.
It's better than a blob of slime.
He just not big enough. That's all.
Yeah.
He looked like mini Venom.
Yeah.
Sleek.
I mean, Topher Grace ain't big, so shit. I mean, they got what they got.
I mean, Tom Hardy is not fucking huge.
Venom Slim.
Yeah. But I mean,
we got Venom Slim.
But the way
Slim version.
the way I would do Spider-Man. The way I would do this movie is not. I think Chris Stockman nailed it in his review for this movie. Not have Sandman or Venom in this movie. Just have it be him and Harry on a blood vendetta. And at the end of this movie, they nearly fucking kill each other. And then Harry's like, "No, bro, I'm not having this," and kills himself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want him to kill himself.
But
that wouldn't be.
I like that. But what I would do is you would have Peter on the edge when he's about to kill Harry.
Yeah.
And then make the final battle of them having a big confrontation, and it goes to the point where he's about to kill Harry. Like he's got him down to the point where he's like literally gushing blood out of his mouth and all that. And
in the
like
Black
in Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So the symbiote would be in the movie, just not Eddie Brock.
Yes. That's for me, I wouldn't have it.
You would have Eddie Brock. You would have the
but not Venom.
But not Venom. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I got it now. Yeah.
The second part would be him getting the symbiote. Or you ended the cliffhanger of him would be him getting the symbiote. And the second part of this movie would be Peter dealing with Eddie Brock as Venom. Because I believe that conversation is not a 20-minute end scene. That's not.
I agree.
Like, Tobey Maguire got some bright blue ass eyes though. I'm just not noticing as I'm watching.
I think he does, but I think that's the movie. Everybody that has blue eyes in this movie, they're like piercing.
It's the saturation of the movie though, for sure.
Yeah.
And that scene right there, I'm like, God damn, them bitches blue as fuck.
But in the last one, like the reds and the oranges stood out a lot more. And this one, the blues stand out more.
Yeah. I do agree that this is the best looking one out of all of them.
Yeah, for sure.
I would agree.
And maybe it's because it is newer. They had newer technology, new cameras. So that could be the case.
The word to describe this movie is just frustrating. Not bad. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, for sure. I love that he write the wording in the Spider-Man's font.
Yeah,
that's
the
awesome.
Amazing Spider-Man.
That's awesome. Now we got to bring it back Harry in. He was just gone for another 20 minutes.
He really was.
Forgot about him.
He
Forgot
was
about
like
him.
you forgot about
bro.
that.
Honestly,
That's
forgot about him.
crazy.
And
I love
blew
the
half
look,
his face
the
off.
scar
There's
face.
no way his face would look like that. His face would be destroyed.
Yeah,
It still
it would
looks
look
cool.
way worse than that.
It would it like his face would look like raw hamburger meat.
Yeah.
Look like Freddy Krueger.
He would need to have a bandage, but they're not telling us how long it's been since that fight. But
It ain't been that long. It's been a couple
It's
days.
been like a week. It's been like a week, bro.
Yeah,
He
it probably ain't even been a week.
He should have a bandage like Two-Face from Dark Knight.
Right.
Then we get the scene where the butler finally says something after
What?
all this time. It's like, what the fuck? Like you've
Leave
seen
Bernard alone.
you've seen
Leave
this guy.
Leave Bernard alone.
No, but that's the thing.
Minding his business.
No,
That
but
don't have nothing to do with me.
He got the wrong butler
Dust
training.
this China,
bro.
and I'm gonna keep it moving.
But this is what I mean, though. He's seen that he's been having this vendetta over Spider-Man, and he knows exactly how he died.
That ain't my job.
Tell
Sometimes you
this
gotta learn
guy's
stuff on
son.
your own.
Bernard say that ain't my job.
I'm supposed to
But
dust these
almost to the
cabinets and that's
verge
it.
to the verge of
Oh,
you losing
shit.
your butler job because this guy could have died. Like, come on, though. Like,
Yo,
He said
speaking
you
of,
gotta learn the hard way.
Speaking of Sony, they just released the first look of the Last of Us show.
Hey,
shit.
The picture of it. It looks
Okay.
pretty good.
oh, it's just the photo.
you
Yeah.
send it to the chat.
I send it right now.
Yeah, send it to the chat.
It's just a picture of Joel and Ellie, but it looks like straight from the fucking game. I'll tell you that much.
Ooh.
All right, Tony Movie Chappie says, interesting enough, it was considered at one point to split the movies into two movies until Sony decided to making it just one. They just wanted to put all in one basket, man. I don't think they wanted to split it because at that time, splitting movies into two wasn't a thing. Because like I said, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire wanted to split into two movies, but like we said, we have a problem with trying to have a 3-act structure with a 2-part movie. You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's the problem with Deathly Hallows Part 1. It's not a 3-act structure.
That's the problem
in that
with
movie.
Hunger
love
Games
this scene.
Mockingjay. Hunger
Yeah.
Games Mockingjay
yeah.
Part 1 is
Yeah.
so
There's no
slow.
3-act. It's no
Yeah.
3-act structure. That's the first part of a whole story. So
Yeah.
that's why certain studios just don't do it. They started doing it after Harry Potter and they seen how successful it was, but
Yeah.
you just have to have the right proper story to do it.
I think it even kind of affected the Hobbit franchise.
It did.
Because they
I find
it.
did.
I
It's
find
three
it.
movies.
I find it kind of funny how everyone's
was
cheering for him, right? And then 2 minutes later, he's getting the shit kicked out of him, bro.
Pretty
It is
ironic.
kind of realistic though, because realistically, how is one person gonna beat both these people? Like,
Yeah.
like I know he's Spider-Man, but bro, come on, bro.
But yeah, it is a
He's
lot for
Spider-Man.
him.
He
Yeah,
ain't
it's a
Superman.
lot.
Like that's like Batman trying to fight Mr. Freeze and Clayface at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
Well, I
Facts.
mean,
Just by himself.
I mean, I'm sorry to say, but in the Spider-Man game, you basically do that.
Yeah.
You fight two villains
Shit,
at the
you're right.
same time.
I feel like it
that
makes more
shot.
sense in the game.
Yeah, but they were both suited people.
I see right here.
It wasn't
this
like
shot
Sandman.
there. I like the way his suit look, the Venom suit
Yeah,
looks. in
Venom.
that shot.
Yeah. Oh, I have no problem with the suit. The suit looks great.
Yeah.
I even like the symbol, like the emblem on the suit,
Yeah.
which we
Yeah.
don't get in the Venom movies.
Which I don't think
Yeah.
we're ever gonna get.
No, because he
don't think it's-
has no reason
He
to
has
have
no
it.
affiliation
Yeah, it's
with
not really
Spider-Man, so
necessary, but-
there would be no reason for it.
How do you
I
guys
know,
feel?
but like it's
how do you
really
guys
not a
feel-
reason for it here either.
Why are
I
his
to be
teeth
honest.
so sharp?
It's the suit,
It's
and
the
I think
suit.
it's because the costume is making it. But how do you guys feel about like the symbiote suit? Is like the way it looks like a web coming off his neck. How do you guys feel about that? I feel like
It
that was
looks
always
cool.
good to me.
I like that.
I
I,
like
think
it.
it's cool.
Again, that's the aesthetics of Venom in this movie are good. Like the webs being like thick as shit. I love that.
And
Yeah.
black. Yeah.
He was just miscast.
I like that he actually
Yeah.
has
And-
webs. You
Yeah.
know?
Yes. That's the biggest thing for me in the Tom Hardy one.
Yo, my condolences to anyone in the chat or anyone here that's going to see that shit next week, bro. I genuinely think that shit is gonna be ass.
I'm
bro.
seeing it. I'm seeing it.
I'm
next week.
seeing it.
I'm seeing
Bro,
it next week.
get your trash cans ready, bro. Oh
We'll see.
man,
You don't like the first one, so
Yo,
I do like
Yo,
the
this-
first one.
This
You do?
this
love the
CGI,
first
this
one.
Don't
CGI,
wait
this
for it.
CGI is
I can't
trash.
tell.
This CGI is trash.
I really
right here,
liked the first one a lot, actually. I thought it was gonna be terrible, so maybe I'll like this one because I thought that one was gonna be terrible too.
Yo, that's
I went into the first one with very low
is-
expectations, and I came out quite satisfied.
Maybe I'll
That's-
like this one then.
Yo, that CGI was trash on him falling
yeah.
like that.
It was.
Bro, he
Yeah,
took
it
like
was.
2 hits, and why is his suit so ripped, bro? Like he took 2 hits.
That tells you how cheaply it was made.
Yo, this does look exactly like the game. That's crazy. Wow.
Oh, the Last of Us thing? Yeah.
It does look exactly like the game.
Oh, y'all get me hype. I need to look at this. I mean, I am sitting there watching the movie. Let me go look at this.
I mean, it's just a shot
I
of,
couldn't even-
of
yeah,
their
the
backs,
back of
but
their head,
like,
yeah.
it looks like it came straight out the game.
all
This
they
is
was
getting me
mi-
so hyped right now.
all they was missing was having Jurassic walk through the fucking foreground, bruh.
That's what I would
Yeah.
have had to the first look. That moment needs to be in the show, bro. Because I genuinely love that moment.
Is this a official photo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
released
official
it.
photo.
Here, where'd you find it?
Twitter.
Many times as this
I'm
nigga's
very
playing
excited
games,
to see,
so-
Neil
Twitter.
Druckmann tweeted it out too.
Oh, okay, so it's official.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see Pedro
Yeah,
Pascal.
me too.
He to me, he can do no wrong.
Well,
Bro, it's
Tony-
so
well,
funny, bro, that he just keeps getting his ass kicked in this scene, bro.
Tony Chappie is excited for Venom.
Extremely hyped. All right.
Luke is
I
saying,
hope
hoping
you
to
enjoy it, Tony.
Saturday night.
I genuinely hope you have a good time, Tony. I hope it doesn't disappoint you.
I love this costume.
I love this shot.
Yeah. Yo, his mask got
Where he's-
destroyed that fast though. Like, dude, what the fuck did just happen? Like his mask is like ripped off.
This is
already.
my thing, bro. How does he keep getting a new suit after every big fight like this, bro? Like, where do you get
He
this shit
fixes
from?
it.
He makes it. Yeah, he fixes
Bro,
it.
you ain't fixing that, bro. Half his shit is gone.
He has
Maybe
somehow
one
he has
thing
the
is a
somehow
little
somehow,
itty-bitty
somehow he
hole.
has the materials to make the suit because each suit kind of look different from each movie.
Shit, he
Little bit.
need the person who be making. Oh well, I say person, but he needs Tony Stark to make his suits because Spider-Man, Tom Holland's suits never ripped like that.
Right. But he never had a Tony Stark, so
When y'all seen this, did it surprise y'all that he came and helped him? When y'all
Yeah.
first saw it?
yeah.
No.
Yeah. It surprised
No.
me.
It didn't surprise me.
I was young though. I was real young.
It
I
was
mean,
cool
you can-
though. I was like,
you-
oh shit.
You can give it to him. They didn't spoil this final act in the trailer. I mean, there was one shot with him. He did the little when he lift his hand.
They
up.
showed Venom and
Nah,
Spider-Man.
I didn't see it coming, but I wouldn't say it. I was like, oh wow. I
Yeah,
was
right,
like,
right,
Mm.
right.
Okay, oh, he came and helped him. Cool.
I remember Stuckman was like, "Oh, this was the first taste of what the Avengers could be like, having superheroes team up."
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
"Okay."
yeah.
I want the
It's
villain
a
to
cool
team up.
moment, though. It is a cool moment. You see, this kind as like the ending of the trilogy. This does kind of work, having them
Yeah.
team up to fight them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta get through so much shit.
But see,
to
that's
get
the
here,
thing.
bro.
Yeah, that's the thing about this movie. This movie has so many great ideas that are poorly
Yeah.
executed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah.
So it has potential. It had potential.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, bro. What the fuck was Harry gonna do against Sandman, bro? Man set him on fire once. Like he had.
He turned him into
You
glass.
turn him in the glass.
I
Yeah.
never noticed that. I love this moment. I
Because
didn't
that,
even
Yeah,
tell
this
you.
is hilarious.
that's how they make glass. Bro.
This kid got to be somebody that's related to somebody on set because they gave her too many
Yeah.
lines. Like she got to be related. to
$100
$100. Like she just a random kid right here.
That's a smart kid.
Yeah,
He knew he needed that camera.
and the film. Shit.
Film's extra.
Yeah, she's smart as hell. She's smart as hell.
Sorry.
I agree though, like what you said, like this does feel like a conclusion because if you go all the way back to the beginning, like these the first two characters we see, Peter and Harry talking to Mary Jane, and they ended up teaming up to save her.
Save
It's
Mary
pretty dope.
Jane. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty
an
dope.
appropriate end.
Yeah.
But like Tyler said, you just had to go through so much frustrating stuff to get to this point.
Yeah. But even to
I'm
this
not gonna
point,
lie.
though, it's
This
like I
kind
don't
of
think
feels
we
like
really
Rogue
care that
One.
much, though.
This
you
kind of
know?
feels like, now, granted, Rogue One's a much better movie than this, but
Mhm.
I'm saying like Rogue One. This is kind of like Rogue One in the sense that the first two acts are kind of black because the characters suck, but in this movie it's much worse because there's a lot of things that suck, but the third act is a lot of fun, and it's like, all right, yeah.
I think with Rogue One, each act gets better. I wasn't really feeling the first act.
Yeah.
And then the second act got a little better, and then by the time you get to the third act, it's like Tyler said, it's straight fun.
I don't think the characters necessarily sucked on Rogue One. It just we didn't have depth or a backstory.
They didn't
don't
suck. They just regular.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We just wish we got more from the characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see people saying, "Oh, that was fun," because for me at least, the third act of this movie is pretty cool. And I can see people saying, "Oh, I like that," because the third act was good, and they forgot about the rest of the 2 hours that they just sat through.
Yeah, you're talking about for Spider-Man 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the same thing with I don't know who I was talking to, but it's the same thing with Up. Whenever people whenever people Luke, whenever people mention Up, they only talk about the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Right.
But they say, "Oh, I love that movie." No, you don't. You love the
first 10 minutes. Right.
I love all of Up. Like that shit is awesome.
Up is a good movie, but
you have to admit that it kind of goes a little bit more downhill and a little bit less invested after the first.
That's the correct. It's less invested as it keeps going.
That scene, the scene we just
it's
passed,
because they just raised the bar for that first 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As Tyler would say, they shot their load. They shot their load in the first 10 minutes.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
And the scene we just passed where Venom was like not in the scene. Do you guys think they were trying to implement they was able to teleport?
No.
Nah.
I can't remember in the game, in the 90s game, used to piss me off because that nigga was able to teleport.
Nah.
That nigga was able to fucking teleport, bro. I used to get so mad in that Spider-Man game, bro. Oh my goodness gracious.
It's like, where'd he go?
Yeah, man. It's a great shot of Venom right there. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably the best shot in the movie.
Dunk! Oh, it lost his memory again.
How many times is this man gonna get a head injury in this movie?
I like this. This is cool. I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sound. Yeah, they use the sound. Yeah.
No, I mean, just this whole scene where he's like using the pipes and like that was great.
It clicked.
Yeah.
Right. That's my fact. That's my bad. Marquise corrected me. He can go invisible. He can't teleport, but he can I would say camouflage himself to invisibility, like because that's what he was doing in the game.
This is so poetic.
Tony said he prefers the editor's cut of Spider-Man 3. I've never seen the editor's cut.
Me either.
It comes with the 4K. You have it, AJ. It comes in that set that you have, in that 4K set.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I think it comes with the Blu-ray set too. So if you get the Blu-ray collection that you have, it comes with the editor's version or editor's cut. I haven't seen it either. I'm probably give it a watch soon.
But
they say it fixes some of the issues.
Harry getting killed by his own glider, just like his dad, was very poetic.
Poetic, yeah.
Yeah. This is so cool. Like the way this scene is shot. This is awesome.
Yeah, my brother says odd ability that they rarely use for Venom. Yeah, like I said, I only seen it in the game.
I wonder if they're ever gonna do that. If they're gonna do that in the Spider-Man 2 game.
This is so cool. I love that.
Like he looks scary. Like I like that.
The symbiote,
yeah, the symbiote.
That's a horror Raimi right there.
Yes, that's Raimi in his bag right here.
That is so cool. You see, bro, if only the rest of this movie was as good as the third act, bro. I like that too. That he got so obsessed that it killed him.
Yeah.
I'd like to know where
Because he's
his
so
corpse is,
desperate.
but you know,
He's so desperate for power. He had never felt no
Yeah.
power like that
Yeah.
before. So that makes sense.
and we get this great scene too.
Yep.
This genuinely, this third act feels like it belongs in another fucking movie, bro.
Absolutely. This third act is too good for this movie.
Right.
It's kind of like Dark Phoenix, to be honest. But for me personally, the third act of Dark Phoenix is pretty cool.
It's great, in my opinion.
Yeah. Me and Alex are in the same boat. We genuinely don't think Dark Phoenix is terrible. It's not
I'm right
great.
there. I'm there with you.
Yeah,
I'm there
but it's
with you.
not terrible.
Yeah.
It's way better. It's leaps and bounds better
Than
than
Mutants.
no mutants.
Origins Wolverine.
Oh,
yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
come on now.
Yeah.
Origins
When
Wolverine.
people say that Dark Phoenix is the worst, I say you guys haven't seen
Y'all
Origins?
tripping. They
You guys
drunk.
haven't seen Origins?
Did I put? Oh shit! I didn't even. I don't even think I put Origins in my letterbox.
I even enjoy it more than.
I mean, we all know
Wolverine.
where it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's at the bottom.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. It's
below
underneath
Mutants.
the bottom. It's in the basement, bro.
It's underneath the basement.
Okay.
Only reason why I own it because I'm a completionist.
I would put Wolverine above
New
New
Mutants?
Mutants because Wolverine
No,
is funny
Origins.
to look at. I mean, it's funny to laugh at.
You said you'll put Wolverine above what?
New Mutants because New Mutants is just dishwater.
I haven't seen it yet. I got it.
Oh, you
I
haven't
got
seen
it
New
queued-
Mutants? Yeah,
I got it queued up, but I can't bring myself to
It's-
watch
Is it
it.
is it on
worthless.
Disney Plus?
Yeah, no,
It's
not
on-
yet.
No, it's on-
it's
It's on HBO Max.
HBO Max,
It's
yeah.
on HBO Max.
It
And
don't
I
have-
want to watch
I
it
can't
because
watch it.
I like Anya Taylor-Joy. I think
She's
she's
the best part of the whole movie.
fantastic actress.
She legit keeps that movie from being just ass. Like she's pretty
I-
good in that.
I'm pretty sure the movie is still that, but
Yeah, you're definitely right, John. Because even Tommy Hayden Church's eyes is like popping out of the screen.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I'm interested to hear your thoughts on New Mutants, John. Because
I'm gonna check it out, bro. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either.
We will discuss
oh,
it.
you
in the
haven't
chat.
either. Okay, yeah, we
No.
will.
Yeah.
I heard all the bad shit about it. So when I hear too many people saying how bad it is, I just don't check it out. Like I just don't.
But
it's
I
rough.
like we said the same thing about Dark Phoenix, and then when I finally watched it, I'm like, it really
See,
wasn't that bad.
I
Right.
knew I was.
But
I
this
knew
one
I,
is that
I knew
bad, bro.
I was gonna watch Dark Phoenix because I knew it was a continuation from
Yeah, me too.
Apocalypse. New Mutants have no connection to any of the stories, right? Is it connected to any
Well,
X-Men lore that we know of?
It is sort of, but like
They
very
do one
subtly,
thing.
very
They like
subtly.
one thing. If you want to confirm it, it's a continuation of what Logan did
Okay.
in like one aspect. But if
But,
you
like,
blink, you'll miss it.
And it's
It's
kind of
connected to Logan.
Yeah,
Is what you say? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
in a sense.
but
Talking about
like,
with-
Because I was like,
don't get
Logan.
hyped, so.
I was
Don't
like,
get
Logan
hyped.
is its own thing. Logan don't connect to nothing.
Don't
Well,
get hyped, bro.
Well,
Don't get hyped for that.
it kind of connects to the original movies
The
because they
original
reference some
trilogy.
things.
Yeah.
In the original
it's just
trilogy.
literally, it's just a blink and you'll miss it moment that
Yeah,
connects it
exactly.
to Logan.
Exactly.
Hell, my friend, when I was watching my friend, he had to remind me, oh, that's from Logan. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we get
What they should have done after Logan was Alpha Fight, because they were setting that up and they just didn't do it. Which I understand, because Logan was supposed to be the end of Wolverine's arc, but they were definitely setting up Alpha Fight or Alpha Flight.
He could have
Now we
just
got-
wiped up his wound. Like, that's what Tony Stark did.
I think I think it was already too late because by the time he got stabbed, it was dark outside.
Yeah,
and
he
now
was.
it's the
Yeah,
sun
he
coming up.
he had
So
been
it's
chilling
gone.
with
He
them
probably-
wolves for a minute. bruh.
In all actuality, he probably wouldn't be awake right now. He'd probably be gone by now.
Yeah, he would have bled out by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying these are this the last
Here we
word.
go. Here we go with him crying
The
again.
waterworks.
The Waterworks is coming. You got to give it to Toby though. He could definitely. It's like he could cry on cue.
Yeah.
He just looked so weird when he cried. Like
Yeah.
he is
Who
100% an
Who looks
ugly.
good
when
when
they
they're crying,
cry?
though? Who looks good when they cry?
I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, but before the night ends, I'm gonna have some.
Nobody looks good when they cry. Only in Hollywood.
She looked better than him when she cried.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was legit. Oh, this movie is like it is literally the same thing as Dark Phoenix. The first two acts are a mess, and then the third act is fun. It is literally the same. I guess this is more disappointing because of the first two movies, and Apocalypse was.
If you guys look in the background, you can see Flash Thompson in the background of this scene. He's gonna like walk behind Mary Jane. Why is the chief commit? Why is Gwen Stacy there? You didn't know, Harry.
Right.
Are you there to support Peter?
Well,
he saved the city. Yeah, he saved the city.
There
so
is.
a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
I see him. Wow.
See Flash Thompson right there.
I never even noticed that.
Yep.
Yo, he's been.
They did reveal him. They did reveal his face. He did have his face revealed.
I feel so bad for Joe Manganiello because this guy, man, he could be such a cool Deathstroke, and you can tell he
wants to continue being Deathstroke.
I feel so bad for him. I was so excited when I found out he was going to be more in.
That's what really irks me.
And then,
that's what really irks me is when you get an actor that's perfectly cast and they want to continue doing a role and you just stop. Like,
who are you talking about?
Joe Manganiello.
Oh yeah, you talking about for Deathstroke? Yeah. That's just one of those.
Wasn't he Deathstroke in the Arrowverse?
No,
or is that somebody else?
No, he kind of looked like him though.
He kind of looked like him. I was like, I thought it was him for a minute.
No, but I liked Deathstroke in the Arrowverse. I can't remember the dude's name.
I don't know.
Manu Bennett. That's his name. Manu Bennett.
Jason's car says, sorry for the off topic. No, nothing's off topic here. So you can ask us anything. He says, do you know when we'll be available to purchase tickets for Halloween Kills? My guess in the next week, I guess.
Probably in the next week.
If we knew, we would tell you because we want to know too.
They haven't.
I would be purchasing mine if they was already available. I can say that right now.
Yeah, they haven't dropped a release date for the tickets yet.
Nope.
My guess
it has to be next week or this week, I should say.
Do any of you guys know if the previous entry is streaming anywhere? Because I have yet to see it, and I want to see it.
No,
I don't think it's on. If it is, it's most likely it's on Peacock.
Yeah, they'll probably add it when it comes out or something.
Here, let me see.
You see this, John?
It's on FX now.
Yeah, but he don't want to do that though because it's gonna be edited to shit. He don't want to do that.
This is why we own physical copies, John.
I have it too, my boy.
I know, bro. You act like I don't collect stuff.
It's $10 on Blu-ray on Amazon,
and that's the end of Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
we got through Spider-Man 3, you guys. Everyone give us a round of applause in the chat.
It was a lot easier because we had some folks.
Yeah, we talked through most of it, but this movie stinks.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, bro.
I did enjoy this watch.
For me, it's a very low 6 because it's just a fucking mess. But there's some genuinely great things in it.
I gotta agree. I'd give it a 6.
I think I guess it's obviously personal bias, I guess, because these were these were our movies growing up, like I said, Tyler, you're spoiled, bro. Like you're spoiled as hell.
Yeah.
You got Avengers when you were a little kid. Yeah. Like you were a little kid when the Avengers came.
Yeah. You didn't go through the trash stage like me and Alex did.
You and AJ. AJ.
How old are you, AJ?
He's 27.
27.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like say, Tyler, you're spoiled. I'm sorry. You can go back and watch the crap, but you didn't have to endure the crap.
Right.
Like.
Get excited.
You didn't live through the hype and expectation and then going to the theater and being let down.
Right.
That's not true because I walked out of Rise of Skywalker like my childhood was killed.
Well, we're not talking about Star Wars. We're talking about superhero films.
And like Marvel.
From like 1998 to like 2008, it was a lot of bad stuff that came out, bro.
Facts. Facts. But yeah, this I feel like I enjoyed this film a little bit more during this watch along.
Yeah, me too.
I agree.
I can appreciate, more aspects of it, than just watching it by myself and just like, oh, I gotta watch this again. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
That's how I usually.
It didn't
feel
feel like a
comes
task. Yeah.
Right. It didn't necessarily feel like a task. Some scenes were a little bit, but like for the most part, it was a lot of fun, especially that third act.
Yeah.
That was fun
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, that to me, I think, like I said, I'll always have an enjoyment for the film. I'll probably watch it just to watch it anyway. Like I don't regret watching it because I know what I'm in.
It'll
for.
definitely be a while before I watch it again, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
probably,
won't
another
watch
5 years.
it. No Way Home hype.
probably not for me though. I could probably find myself watching this again in another month or so.
Have fun.
More power to you.
Ooh.
But yeah,
That's-
I guess I'm one of them rare specimens. I'm like Kylo. It's not the favorite of my series, but not my favorite in the series. But I can watch it.
Okay.
So
What's your score for it? Did you already say it?
No, I probably give it a 6.5, 6.5, 7.
I give it a 7. I give it a
Ooh,
solid.
7?
I give it a
Yeah.
solid 7.
That's the
Because
thing.
of all of the aspects that I do enjoy about it. Like there are a lot of things I like about it.
6.5. A 6.5.
That's
right?
as far as you'll go.
I'm not going higher than 6.
6.5.
I'm not going higher than
I'm
6.
not moving it.
I'm giving that is a firm 6.
I can name 5 worse superhero movies than this movie.
Everyone
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
I
Me
can
too.
name a lot.
This
more.
isn't in
Yeah.
the bottom for
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
Like,
That's the thing.
It's
Yeah.
not
It's at
So-
the top of the bottom.
like
It's at
right
the
off the
top
bat.
of the-
Ghost
It's at
Rider,
the top
Fan
of the
Forstic, Daredevil,
Yeah, I say most of the early 2000s.
Green Lantern.
crap is crap.
Early 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green
Hulk,
Lantern, Hulk. There you go.
Wolverine's origin.
Yeah. All
Wow.
of
You know,
those.
it's
Electra.
a
New
good.
Mutants.
It's a
Luke said-
decent movie.
Luke said he gave it a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
you're right.
God damn.
I wouldn't give it a 3
bugging.
out of 10.
I wouldn't even give Amazing Spider-Man 2 a 3 out of 10.
Wow.
Amazing
Yeah, you
Spider-Man too.
bugging. You
Tony
being hard on
Chappie
the movie.
says he gave it 8 out of 10. Wow. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
He said the editor
Oh,
cut.
the editor's cut. For the editor's cut.
How? But
Alright.
what is really in the editor's cut?
Right. Like I gotta check this out, man.
Yo,
If
we
it's
had
an 8 out of 10.
we had the endure Catwoman.
Ooh, Catwoman was terrible.
So,
yeah.
I don't want to hear
Yeah.
anything
Yo.
about how bad this
That's
movie
bad.
I
is.
remember
That's a
watching
3
that
out of
movie.
10,
as a
though.
kid.
That might be a 1.
Yeah, that's
A 1?
that's
That's too
terrible.
generous.
That's not even a 1, bro. It's not even
I forgot
a 1,
all
bro.
about
I remember
Catwoman.
watching
That's
Catwoman as a
one of the
kid and
worst
being
movies
so
ever made.
confused. I was
Yeah,
so
that's not
confused
even
by
a
that
1.
movie. I
That's not even
watched
a
it
1.
as a kid because I was like, "Oh, Catwoman! They made a movie about Catwoman." I was like, "Oh yeah, let me watch it." I was watching, and I was like, "This isn't Catwoman. What the hell is this?"
Yeah,
bro?
her name not even is Selena Kyle. It's like
It's
a different
Patience
character.
Phillips.
Yeah,
Patience Phillips.
it was just
my
another
God.
gimmick to put Halle Berry in a sexy role. That was the only thing about her.
Oh man,
Some of the worst CGI ever in
Yes.
film history.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
I want to
Yeah.
think about that. But I think that might be the worst comic book movie ever made. To be
yeah.
honest,
That next to Batman and Robin. Yeah,
yeah,
Batman and Robin, yeah.
because they both do the same thing. They just take comic book lore and they butcher it until it's just hammered.
I'll watch Batman
Batman
and Robin over
over
Catwoman
Catwoman.
any day.
Yeah, because
Same,
Catwoman
same.
takes itself seriously.
Same.
Batman and Robin don't take itself seriously.
that would be a fun watch along.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin,
Yeah.
book it.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Jeez.
I'm ready
Book
for
it.
that
I'm
one.
with it.
I'm with it too. I'm with it too.
When does the
I'm with it,
Batman
too.
come out? Because that'll probably be the best time to do
I
it.
think
March
March.
2022.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got some time, man. We got some time. We should definitely book that. I'll start
Yeah.
putting in the schedule because
Nah, you know what we should do? I want to do Batman for Batman and Robin, but we should also do Batman Forever. I would
I
want
agree.
Batman
to
Forever. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Batman
Yeah.
Forever.
I would
too.
want to do that.
I genuinely like Batman
Me
Forever.
too.
Me
Mm.
too. Me too. Me too.
I would.
I do.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I watched it when I was really,
Yeah,
really
you
young.
you the odd man
So
out,
did I.
AJ, because you
Yeah,
put
I'm the odd
Batman
man.
Forever under Batman and Robin.
I like
which is
Batman and
blasphemous.
Robin. I like Batman and Robin. I had more fun with it. I had more fun with it.
Alex's face. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. I had more fun with it. Both are terrible movies, in my opinion, though.
Are you kidding me right now?
No.
Oh
I'm not.
my goodness gracious. Oh
not.
my goodness.
I had that
No,
same
Batman
look
and
when I
Robin
looked at
is
his letterbox shit. I
horrible.
said, "What? No, I think
Oh,
Batman
my
Forever is a little bit
goodness
underrated. I think
Oh my goodness gracious, Nick.
it's.
I
I think
think
it's
both are
super
bad, though.
overhated. I think there's genuinely some good things about Batman. Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen Batman in forever. No pun intended. But I just there's some good things in that movie. I think
Batman Forever is just on the brink of ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
and then Batman and Robin just kicks the door down and just pisses everywhere.
Kicks the door
Yeah.
down, bro. Batman and Robin is the cinematic version of the scene from the Terminator where he drives the cop car through the fucking police station, bro. That's what that is, bro. That's straight up what that is, bro.
Oh yeah, Tony Movie Shabby made a good point.
Yeah, they said the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was really bad. Sadly, made Sean Connery want to quit acting.
I've never seen any of those Vertigo DC movies. I can't remember a single one that I've seen. Maybe V for Vendetta. That's probably the only one.
V for Vendetta, Constantine, because Constantine.
I never saw that one.
I haven't seen Constantine, but I really want to watch it though.
People
you haven't seen the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves?
I haven't seen it either.
I watched that a lot as a kid as well. But I was
People
into
have been
Keanu
coming
Reeves,
around
obviously
to
Matrix
it.
and all that shit. I was into.
It
I was
has
a
some
big
horror
Keanu
elements
Reeves fan.
to it, right?
Yeah, kind of, but they do go as supernatural elements as well.
I don't know if any of you guys are into the DC animated films, but if you are, please watch Constantine: City of Demons.
You know what's funny? That's the next one I need to watch, and I haven't watched
that movie. Tyler, you will love that movie. I guarantee it. Please watch it.
When I finish the Edgar Wright movies, I'll probably get on that.
I want to buy it, but
maybe I'll watch it during Halloween because I know it's
we have to talk about the nightclub scene. You will love that scene. That is such a Tyler scene.
That was isn't that like a web series that they strung together to be a movie or something? If I'm not mistaken,
I don't know, but it's good though. So. And because I know they had a Constantine web series, but I think this is its own thing.
I still need to buy that one. That's the one I'm missing for the DC.
That is easily the darkest DC animated film.
Has anyone seen the TV series Constantine?
Nope.
No.
No.
Was it CW or what?
No, it was
NBC.
NBC.
One or the other.
And then they canceled it and it made it canon to the Arrowverse.
Right.
Oh, okay.
He's good though as
Matt Ryan. Yeah, Matt Ryan is the quintessential Constantine.
He looked more comic accurate.
He's done most iterations. He does the voice of Constantine in all the cartoons. So
because they felt bad, so they brought him back. Speaking of bad movies, Electro 2.
Yeah, Electro.
That is the definition of dishwater. Like it's just like
dirty dishwater.
It's nothing.
Cold,
it's just a nothing.
Well, all the soap is gone. No such.
Little food particles in there.
Yes, yeah, and it's you got the macaroni stuck in the bottom of the sink and.
Oh man, y'all! I haven't heard the term dishwater as much as I've heard from Tyler. I swear to God. Oh my goodness gracious! I'm about to call somebody at my job like you smell like straight dishwater. Oh my goodness gracious, bro.
Yo, but like seriously, bro, I've never seen a superhero movie that had no like even Batman and Robin has the purpose of being funny. Elektra has no purpose of existing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Oh, hey, this person was in Daredevil. Let's give them a movie that no one asked for.
Yeah,
she wasn't even cool in that movie.
Right, a character that nobody cared about.
Right.
Yeah. We got Tony do you guys ever plan on doing any amazing Spider-Man movies? No. I don't feel like
I might do.
I'm down for them, but that's on Alex.
I'm down with it, AJ, because I like those movies more than most people.
I like the second one. I do like the second one.
No.
If Alex said he wanted to do it, I would do it. I have the first one, but
the first one is kind of dull to me.
I say if we do it,
I have a lot more fun with.
I won't do it on YouTube. I mean, we can do it in the chat. We can do it that way. I'll do it
that way. If all four of us did a watch along for Amazing Spider-Man 2 here, it would be 3 times funnier than what we just did for the past 2 hours.
I feel like the only truly terrible thing about Amazing Spider-Man 2 was Electro. And Green Goblin.
No, I think
you said amazing thing.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
About what's the
said
bad,
terrible
what's
thing.
bad
Oh,
thing?
terrible thing. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, the way Jamie Foxx portrays Electro and the design of Green Goblin are horrid.
I feel bad. You know,
Everything
I'm
about Green
genuinely
Goblin is
happy.
terrible in that movie.
I'm happy that they're bringing back Jamie Foxx because I feel like he
Yeah,
could
me
be
too.
a good Electro.
I
You know,
agree.
I
it's
just
his
don't.
redemption.
I was
It-
excited when he got cast, but then when I
Me
saw
too.
him in the movie and saw what he was doing, I was like, I don't like this.
Dude, it's literally the Riddler from
Riddler.
Batman Forever. It's the
Mhm,
same
exactly.
thing.
Yeah, same.
It's
same
literally
But
the
not as
same
good.
thing.
Yeah, same plot.
Well,
from
yeah, because Jim
Batman
Carrey is Jesus Christ himself.
Forever. Yo,
But Jim Carrey don't have an Oscar.
I just watched The Mask,
Facts.
bro. I just watched The Mask. I watched The Mask,
Mhm.
and Cameron Diaz in that movie. I know we always talk about it, but God fucking damn, where the hell did she? What did she do after that? Because she does not look the same after that movie.
I don't even remember her in that movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think I watched Son of the Mask mostly.
Oh,
but
God.
Jim Carrey
Oh.
isn't even in that.
I'm
my
sorry to hear that.
condolences.
I know.
My condolences.
The
That
only
movie
That's
is
what they
utter
would
garbage.
put on. That's what they would put on Cartoon Network.
The only scene that I would find funny in that movie, and I watched it when I was really little, and it's only because my sense of humor is not the best. It's when the baby would beat the shit out of the dog and vice versa, because I just found it funny. I don't know why I found it
That's
funny,
funny.
but it was just funny to me.
Jamie Foxx Electro looked like Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
wish
in a
they
way.
wouldn't have made him blue. They shouldn't have made him
They
blue.
didn't give him all the aspects of Dr. Manhattan, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
I
Yeah,
know
you
what you
gotta
mean.
watch,
I just
you
watched
gotta-
Watchmen.
It's a family.
like
It's a
2
family
days
film.
ago.
So
Yeah, oh yeah, family film. The R rating is nothing.
I'm talking about the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh,
That's why they didn't have all the aspects of.
he's talking about
know.
Watchmen.
Yeah,
Yeah, Watchmen's a family
definitely
film.
not. Definitely
Yeah.
not.
All right, guys, I gotta wrap it up, man.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
about to wrap it up. Like I said,
Yeah.
I had a good time watching this with you guys. I hit you guys
Yeah.
up in the IG
blast.
chat.
For
Like I said, if
real.
you guys haven't checked out these guys' YouTube channel, check out Smooth J Stew, check out AJ Reacts, check out Tyler on Instagram at Mind of a Nerd. Well, mind underscore nerd.
Blame Instagram, not me, for the stupid ass name, please.
Yeah, 'cause somebody got that name, so you had to change it up. That was the problem. That's so aggravating, but it is what it is. But we're gonna check it out, you guys. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and we're on this one, you guys. Peace out.
Peace.
Ace.